Welcome in, folks, to beautiful Harrison Gymnasium. As the Lady Grizzlies are taking the court now, they find themselves in a contest tonight against the visiting Lady Trojans of Girard. The Grizzlies coming into this one with a respectable record of 3-2 in their last 5, coming off a big win against Winfield, 37-29, which you were here for that one, right? The Winfield game.
Yeah, absolutely. This Grizzly girls team, John, has really improved. I know you've helped call a game or so, and maybe you've watched more, I don't know, but they've really come a long way. They were, I don't want to say rebuilding this year, but we graduated some nice players. But this is not the same team that you might have saw last December. They've really, Coach Vollmer's mixed up the girls and the combinations of players. She's got a nice mix of some senior players and brings in a lot of sophomores and a couple of freshmen. So anyway, they're playing with a lot more confidence, and it's really been a nice second half to this first part of the season. So be interesting to see how we do against Girard. They're an awfully good team.
Yeah, speaking of Girard being good, they're coming in with a winning record 7-5, but when I was looking through their schedule, they played some pretty tough teams, and there were some common opponents.
Yeah.
Right, that Chanute team that I was here to call, they managed to beat that Chanute team 65-33. And also beat a familiar foe in Parsons 61-22. Now, Labette did beat Parsons as well, but it wasn't by that huge a gap, I should say.
Right.
But Girard's on the down right now. They're coming in 1-4 in their last 5. Coming off a 17-51 loss to Colgan, which Colgan's always going to be a tough outing for whoever they play.
Yeah, so that's a whipping though, isn't it? 17-51.
Yeah, especially, I mean, when you got a team that's beating other teams 65-33.
Isn't that something?
Yeah, I mean, it's just any given night, right? The shots are going in, shots aren't falling.
Absolutely. Well, and bringing that up, when we played Coffeyville a week or so ago, at halftime, our girls had scored roughly 30 points. And I think just the other night against Winfield, we'd scored 13 at half. So it's just, like you said, sometimes it's going your way and it becomes contagious and everyone starts making shots. But yeah, we sure look for Girard. Traditionally, Girard's a good team. They're a disciplined bunch. Coach Herlocker's a great coach. He's got his system plugged into place. And the girls there expect to win ball games. So Girard has a real nice program, so it'll be good for us tonight. Interested to see how this goes.
Yeah, certainly. We'll see if the Grizzlies come out fighting, fall on their way to early lead, or we'll see if the Girardians continue their dominance against the SEK.
Yeah.
This is the Tank Connection pregame show. Before we continue on, I'd like to thank the sponsors of tonight's broadcast. Get the list pulled up here. Our first sponsor is Labette Health, followed by the Bartlett Co-op, Labette Bank, Eye Care Associates of Parsons, Doctors Newland, Gilmore, and Ray, Wood Insurance Center, Labette Community College, Tank Connection, SEK Orthopedics, Dr. Mosier and Meister, Forbes Hoffman Funeral Homes, Clemens Insurance Agency, USD 506, Elmhaven Nursing Home and Woodridge Estates, Carson Wall Funeral Home, Commercial Bank, the Corner Store, Labette Center for Mental Health Services, Community National Bank, and Idea Tech. Well, Mr. Leak.
Yes, sir.
What do you think it's going to take for Labette County to come out tonight with the win?
Well, Labette County will have to play super tight defense. We'll have to rebound the ball after one possession. If we let Girard get multiple rebounds and putbacks, we're in trouble. And as always, we have to protect the ball. We've done much better at not just turning the ball over against the press. We'll see. I'm sure Girard's going to put it on as far as the press. We'll be challenged getting the ball up the floor. So, yeah, just valuing each possession, no silly turnovers or limit your turnovers, and rebounding, to me, is going to be a couple of the key factors.
Yeah, certainly. I remember watching that Chanute game here, and these Lady Grizzlies, they just struggled with the press, just putting pressure on them in the backcourt, and it seemed like maybe our guards weren't too comfortable handling it, getting the ball down the court, making good decisions. Like you said, this is a kind of a rebuilding year, right? Lots of young faces. Speaking of young faces, I was taking a look at our leading scorers. Our leading scorer is a freshman guard in Peyton Davis.
Yes.
Leading the way with 8.2 a game, followed up by 2 seniors, Amory Baker and Amelia Carnahan. So there's certainly some youth making an impact on this Labette County team, coupled with that veteran presence.
Yeah, absolutely. Are we going to have?
Yep. So they're about to start the anthem, so we'll take a step away for a minute and come back with tip-off. All right. So they're about to get ready with the starting lineups. So I'm not sure how good the crowd mic is right now. We'll let them come through and get the starters listed for you. Get them. Okay. Well, Mr. Leak, you want to tell us who we have for starters?
Yeah, for Girard, they're starting a freshman, a 5'6" freshman, Briley Black. Starting a junior, a 5'9" junior, Marley Sisney. A 5'9" junior, Kennedy Keller. A 5'6" junior, Carson Orand. And a 5'6" junior, August Mooneyham. So they don't have any seniors starting, but have 4 juniors and a freshman.
Yeah, I mean, for the team that I'm looking at right now, they have just the one senior, or the 2 seniors, Maddie Custer and Erica Boatman, and they aren't in the starting lineup. So that kind of speaks to kind of the talent level that's coming in and with the youth there over in Girard. Well, tipping off for the Grizzlies is number 21, Peyton Davis. Looking against there, Emery Baker will collect it. Shove it up top with Carnahan. We're getting her set. Tip pass here is taken away and a foul is called, as that was Kennedy Keller there getting a hand on the ball. Carnahan picks up a quick one there, trying to get it back.
Well, hopefully that's not an indication of the foul situation. Some games, you know, we'll have shooting free throws 3 minutes into the quarter. So hopefully we can play a clean game.
Yeah, it's back on the other end. Keller's being face guarded by Carnahan. Loose ball here is going to roll off the foot of Davis. Looked like she jumped the passing lane there, just couldn't get control of it.
Yeah, that's right in Peyton Davis's wheelhouse, is setting that up and getting those steals.
Grizzlies coming out in the press. Baker's going to get called for a block here. Couldn't quite get in front of her with her feet. That being Keller. So 2 quick fouls for the Grizzlies, both on their seniors.
Yeah, not even 30 seconds in. So like I said, we're going to have to tighten that up. We can't afford to be in foul trouble.
Mooneyham will have the 3 over on the wing. Good shot there. Open our scoring in tonight's contest. Grizzlies moving the ball quick. Good's going to have it here on the near side. She'll try to fit it into Carnahan. Carnahan couldn't quite collect it off the hand of Mooneyham there. Will stay Grizzlies ball.
Girard's a nice, disciplined team. You can see how everyone's where they need to be defensively on the press.
Davis will have it here in the corner off the inbound. A 3's a bit too long. Rebound Trojans.
Davis has been shooting that 3 a little more confident lately.
As there's going to be an early timeout here by Girard. Don't think Coach Herlocker was liking what he was seeing so far. Maybe just to collect their thoughts on the game plan, because have the Grizzlies really come out pressing as much?
Yeah. We've been trying to play a little more aggressive, I'd say, trying to put some pressure on the other team. And it seems like we do most of our scoring, or not, I shouldn't say that. A lot of our scoring comes on those transitional points like that. Some steals and takeaways versus just running pure offense. So Coach Ballmer's been trying to do that unless a team just really eats us up, by breaking it.
Yeah, gotcha. I was wondering maybe they gave him a different look than what the Grizzlies have shown before, and he just wanted to go over their press break with that certain look.
That's a good point, yeah, because it was interesting for him to call that timeout. I thought so too.
Girard will have it now. Quick inbounds here. Pass over, 3's off. That being Keller. She'll collect her own rebound, go up strong. The ball's going to roll out. Swept out of bounds by Good, as I don't think that was Keller. I'm trying to get the names down. That was Cisney with the 3 in her own rebound. Trojans ball. O'Rand will inbound. Just looking. Good in her face. Pump fake here by Cisner. Pass it to the corner to Mooneyham. Another 3 from her. Too long. Collected by fight for the ball now on the ground, as it'll be a jump ball called.
It's good hustle there. And like I said, the Grizzlies have got to screen out and crash the boards. We can't give Girard multiple shots here.
As a wide open Trojan's going to have an easy layup there. O'Rand finding a wide open Briley Black for an easy 2. McCoy will have it now in the middle, and there's going to be a travel called here. Moved her pivot foot. Try to get it to Davis on the far side.
Kalen's doing a better job. Occasionally she'll do that with her feet, get a little shuffle going on, but she's trying to tighten that up.
Yeah, as now bringing it up for the Trojans is Cisney. O'Rand, she'll kick it to Cisney. Back up to O'Rand. Cisney, I don't know, she'll drive, Euro. Go into contact. They'll call it a shooting foul there, so Cisney will have 2.
That's 2 on Baker, our starting post. Not even 2 minutes into the game. Yep, she's going to sit down for a while. I hate that.
As I didn't even see McCoy exit the game. My fault, folks. Into the game for the Grizzlies is McCoy again. She'll come in for Baker as a fight for the boards, as McCoy will collect it now. Bringing the ball up for the Grizzlies is Jackie Scholl. She'll find a McCoy in the middle. Her soft floater is off. Went off the hands of a Trojan there. Stay Grizzlies ball. So I'm trying to stay caught up. I'm trying to get the names down.
That's got to take a little bit of time to get, especially Girard's girls.
You have air ball here collected by the Grizzlies. Shooting foul now. That is number 33, McKinley Baker.
Yeah, McKinley's been a real nice bright spot for us. Gotten much more playing time. He's a really aggressive player. Crashes the boards. A real good worker.
Yes, I'm not sure that's a face or a name I saw last time I was here. So it's good to see her get some run and take advantage of it. Her first one's good. Makes the score 1-5 in favor of the Trojans. 5:56 left in the first. Her second one, tried to bank it in, banks closed. Oh, loose ball here, couldn't be corralled by the Trojans. Another jump ball. This one will be to the Grizzlies. As I want to say that was Black that couldn't get her hands on it. Scholl was the one fighting for it. She'll try to get it in the corner here. Good defense there by the Trojans. Quick foul is called on Keller.
Another good hustle there by Baker. McKinley keeping that alive, and Scholl.
Scholl kicking into Baker. He'll give it to Davis. Baker set a screen. Wide open Scholl from the corners off. Rebound Davis. Went out up to the top of the key, and a foul now reached here by the Trojans.
Looks like they're get a couple of quick ones on Girard now, so tables are turning a little bit maybe with some fouls here.
Yes, they're going to charge that one to number 22, Carson O'Rand. New face in the ball game for the Trojans is Callie Trezona. Good take here by McCoy. Will draw another Trojan foul. She'll have 2 shots.
Nice job there by McCoy. She is such a sharer. She's always been one to catch it inside and look to pass it away, so she's getting better at going, just going up strong with it like that.
As McCoy's first will go in, as we're not even 3 minutes into the game, and there's already been 7 fouls called total.
Yeah, it's going to be a long night for both teams, if we start shooting free throws here in the next minute.
As is McCoy's first shot is good. Her second one is true as well. Makes the score 3-5. Grizzlies staying in this press. This will be a broken here by Sisney. A good take to the rack. It will go down. Good moves there from Sisney.
That's one way to stop a team from pressing if she does that 2 or 3 times.
Davis will have it now after a Hail Mary pass. She'll drive in, kick it to Scholl. She's open in the corner. Her shot, too strong. Comes back, rebound, Trojans. They're running now. When she'll have it, she'll kick it to Keller. Her shot is good. A bit of an awkward shot there by Keller. Managed to get it through the contact, though. I think that one's going to be on Scholl.
It's a nice job there by Girard. Some good ball movement. Keller finished strong with the left hand. That was a nice play by Girard.
Yeah, as they're really wanting to push the ball now. Sisney on the, I guess, the play before, and Keller there being the recipient of a good pass by Mooneyham. The free throw is good. Pushes the lead to 10-3 for Girard.
Comes that
Track
pressure.
now is Scholl. Yeah, that pressure. Grizzlies are going to have to call a timeout here. Well, we're 3 minutes into the game, Mr. Leak. What are your thoughts so far?
Well, I kind of saw the Grizzlies get off to a slow start. I thought we were going to kind of tighten it up a minute ago. It was 3-5. But, man, Girard went bam, bam. And you're right. I can tell they like to go. They like to kick it out and push it. And so we're either going to have to tighten up our press and get back or drop that press off and hustle back because Girard's coming. So, like we said, we're going to have to play a really nice game here to compete and stay tight with Girard. It looks like a nice program.
Yeah, Labette County might have to drop from a 2 up front in that press to maybe a 1-2-2 look. As Girard will press now, Carnahan's going to go up the side. She'll lead Baker here. Has McCoy open, will find her. Her shot is rejected by Keller. Good hustle there by the Trojans. Mooneyham will have it now. She's pushing. Carnahan will manage to get a hand on it. Loose ball is collected by Baker. Give it back to Carnahan, pushing up the left side. Mooneyham's trying to cut her off. Keller now in her face. Gives it to Baker in the middle. Her floater. Too strong. Rebound. Trojans. Mooneyham's the one to collect it. She's pushing now. She'll cross over. Good move there. Finds an open Keller running with her. Another 2 for the Trojans.
Yeah, that was a nice job. Some good ball handling and a good pass there. Here comes another steal by Girard.
As a pass not collected by Baker in the middle is going to be collected by the Trojans. Another 2 for them. That being Keller, or Sisney. Scholl will have it. Gives it up to McCoy on the near side. McCoy gives it back to Scholl. And she almost loses it there. Gives it to Good up top. Little dribble to the right. Finds Carnahan on the left side now. She can come back to the right. Good's three, a couple feet outside the lines off. Rebound Carnahan. She'll just take a couple steps back, shoot it. Too strong. Rebound Grizzlies. Oh, I would say rebound Grizzlies, as it looked like she was. Try to recap that real quick. Loose ball is collected by the Trojans. Kneeling Mooneyham found Sisney up the left side for a layup. So there's a trap here, ripped away by the Trojans. That being Riley Black. Jump ball is called, so we'll stay with the Trojans.
Yeah, right now Girard's kind of got us reeling here. They're playing quick. They're suffocating the ball. And the Grizzlies a little bit rattled right now. So, Coach Vollmer, there's really nothing you can say as a coach. You just have to play through this.
Yeah, certainly. I think the Grizzlies are going to have to keep them under 20 to end this first quarter and try to find a way to at least get to 8. Now Sisson will have it. She'll drive baseline, guarded by Emery Baker. Scholl will try for a steal here, just a step behind. It's going to pick up a foul. Or I should have said it's Emery Baker. That's number 43, Carson Moore in. Sorry about that. And shooting 2 for the Trojans will be Keller. As that'll put the Trojans in bonus now.
Yes, yeah, with 3 minutes left in the first, so absolutely.
That was Scholl's first. Keller's first free throw is off as well. Her second is good. Gives the Trojans a 14-point lead now. Staying in the press. Scholl will have it. She's guarded closely by Macy Mankin. It's now a new face in the game for the Grizzlies will have it, or had it. That was Kylie Roberts. Now Scholl will have it. She'll kick it to Roberts up top.
Girard's really being quick, aren't they?
Yeah, being a nuisance right now for the Grizzlies as Roberts will collect it. Her three-pointer's short on the far side. Rebound Trojan says now it's going to be Sisney trapped over there, and they're going to call a block here as she almost got away up on the right side of that trap.
It's kind of hard to do. She's an awfully good ball handler. If two of our guys are going to stay back, we either have to stop the ball or hustle back because, man, if Girard gets numbers, they're awfully quick and can really pass the ball well.
Yeah, it really makes it hard on you. Offensively, I mean, as well, you got those quick guards in the passing lanes. You have to be extra precise with those passes, especially the timing of them as well. You can't be late. His first shot was off here. Sisney's second one is off as well. Rebounded by Moore. Scholl will have it now. We'll run right into Mankin. As it'll end up Girard ball. They're going to say Scholl was the last one to touch it, I believe, unless they called it travel.
They called travel on her, yeah. She turned around, took a couple steps.
So Sisney will collect up top off the inbounds. Set play here for the Trojans. Three-pointer is good by Riley Black here on this left wing. Grizzlies pushing it now, up in the tempo. Moore will have it in the middle. She'll find Scholl on the right side. Scholl will have a wide open shot here from the right side. It's going to be off. Tipped to Moore by McCoy. She'll be fouled on her shot, so Moore will head to the free throw line now.
If nothing else, that's going to kind of slow the game down for just a second here and let the Grizzlies kind of breathe and think about this. Man, Girard's just got things rolling right now. Down, Labette County down 20-3.
Yeah, as they're at that threshold I said earlier. It's like you got to hold them under 20 in this first quarter. They came out the gates hot. You got to find a way to start to claw back just a little bit. As Moore's first free throw is off. Second one is good. Closes that gap to 16. Mooneyham will have it up top. Grizzlies staying in a 2-3. As Mankin will click it now, try to drive baseline. She'll find open Keller on the right side, right block. Nice touch from her to get that one to go. So Roberts will have it now. Maybe a bit of miscommunication with his press, so she'll dribble into an attempted trap. As Moore will have it up top, pump fake here. Her three-pointer looks good, it's just off the rebound. Mooneyham.
Not a bad shot there by Carson Moore. She's our post. She threw that up from three-point land, about went in.
Yeah, as I remember last time I was here, she shot a couple of them. Some of them look pretty good, so certainly has the touch for it. It's a wide open Black here. Is going to fire another three. This one too long, go high in the air. Rebounded by Kylie Roberts. Good will collect it now. She'll give it up to Carnahan. Throw it back to Good. Gives it to Roberts on the left side. Into Moore now in the post. Or Key, I should say, as Good will take a shot straight on. Her three-pointer rings true.
That's a little better ball movement that time. The Grizzlies kind of kicked it in and out and around the corner, so that was our best offensive possession right there. That was well done.
Certainly as Good felt comfortable taking that one straight on. The entry pass here is going to be almost intercepted by Carnahan. Open shot here for Girard. That's number 41, Trezona, shooting it. Roberts will have it now after a loose ball. She'll drive, go up strong. Her layup won't be good, though. Good defense there by Mankin.
Roberts did a good job of pushing it. I think she was hoping to draw a foul, but didn't get called.
As Girard, I believe, is going to hold it for one shot. Maybe not, as Mankin's going to go inside. Wide open Mooneyham here from up top. Her three-pointer to the right. Rebound by the Trojans. That was Trezona doing the dirty work down there, getting a putback. Extends the lead to 17. One as Carnahan's going to try to heave one up. Won't be in time. Well, that's going to do it for our first quarter now. The Lady Grizzlies find themselves trailing right now, 7-24. We'll be back in just 1 minute with some more Grizzly basketball.
In 2003, Tank Connection founders envisioned a Southeast Kansas-based company dedicated to innovating voltage storage tanks, offering superior products and services through a customer-focused team. 2 decades later, and products in 64 countries and on 6 continents, this vision endures. Tank Connection employee owners are dedicated to a future where their shared purpose brings empowered realities to as many lives as possible.
Here's a bright idea.
Welcome back in here, folks, as just underway with the second quarter here at Harrison Gymnasium. Right now the Grizzlies have the ball. Good fires a good pass into Roberts. That one's being intercepted. As I believe that was Carnahan. Almost had a wide open layup. Lost the ball when ripping it away from a Trojan. As it'll be Girard basketball. Oran bringing the ball up. Grizzlies setting back in their 2-3. Mooneyham will have it on the right side, kicks it back up top. Quick pass over to Cisney. Will find its way back up top to Mooneyham. Cisney will get it again at wide open three. Here's Good. Girard starting to heat up a bit from outside.
Looks pretty comfortable, didn't she, shooting that?
Yeah, as now I believe that's their third three of the game. Just early on into the second quarter. They lead this one by 20. Roberts will have it now. Kicks it into Emery Baker. Good looking spin there. Ball will find its way through the hole.
Emery does a nice job, especially with that left hand like that. So it's good to see her in playing with 2 fouls.
Certainly, as the Grizzlies will take all the help they can get right now, especially from one of their senior leaders, as now it looks like the Grizzlies have gone to man here, playing man instead of zone, as Baker, that being McKinley Baker's going to pick up a foul there, as Ginger Weathers is going to come in for her. Keller's going to come in for Mooneyham. Couple subs here, as I think another one's going to make her way into the game, that being Avery Brooks, just a freshman for the Trojans.
Yeah, Coach Herlocker also doing some subbing with some young kids, so things look pretty bright for the Trojans too going forward.
Certainly has a quick shot here off an entry pass as Trezona caught that thing and popped it right in like a hot potato. As Carnahan's going to collect it now. Trojans playing 2-3 of their own. Good idea there from Good on the entry pass. Too strong, though, for Baker to collect it with the one hand. Trojans will have it now. As the Grizzlies going back to his zone. Sisney will have it. Some dribble handoffs here as Oran's going to give it up to, I believe that is the freshman, Brooks. Ball on the ground is going to be called a jump ball in favor of the Grizzlies. Oh, I'm lying to you guys. Sorry about that. It's going to stay with the Trojans here on the near side.
Well, there's some discussion there now. I don't know. Maybe you were right.
I was looking at them. I was like, where the players are over there right now, I was like, yeah, definitely got it wrong. Okay. As Trojans will have Trojans ball. Oran's going to collect it. Sisney's going to have it. A quick pass fired in there. Good cut there by Oran. Her shot won't go, though. Rebound Baker. Roberts will have it now. Guarded tightly by Oran. She's going to dribble over to left. She'll lose it here. Collected by Keller. The pass intercepted by Aaron Dickens as she'll lose it right away to Keller, and a hard foul there as Dickens has made her way into the game.
Well, that ball switched hands 2 or 3 times and just in no time, so.
Junior for the Grizzlies collecting her first foul there as Davis, the freshman, is going to make her way in now. Black's going to find her way in for Trezona, for the Trojans, I should say. Second free throw here is good. Trojans backed off this press. So they're going to set up into a pretty aggressive 2-3 look here as they're going to trap up Pye. Davis will have it now on the left side. Dickens is going to collect it. Her shot. She's being called for a foul there, so Dickens is going to go to the line as she looked pretty confident in that shot. Took a dribble in there. Almost looked like a floater jump shot.
Yes. Yeah, Aaron Dickens is another one that's continuing to get more and more play just because of her aggressiveness. She gets out there and rebounds and fights and isn't afraid to penetrate and try to get a shot off. So she's done very, very well for us.
As Dickens' first shot is going to ring true. That is Keller's second foul. She's staying in the game for the Trojans. Dickens' second shot underway, off to the left. Fought hard there by Ginger Weathers. It's going to end up in the hands of the Grizzlies. Davis has it now up top of the key. Dickens going to collect it again. Take a dribble, stop. Finds Carney on the right side. She's just going to take a dribble and shoot this one. Too long. Rebound Trojans. That being Keller, she'll pick up her dribble. As Brooks will collect it now. Now the Trojans will have now set up their offense with Oran leading the way. Guarded tightly by Dickens. And she'll force a turnover there. The pressure by Dickens, forcing the Trojans into a mistake. As now Herlocker is trying to demonstrate what he thought he saw there, try to get a reverse on the call.
Yeah. Oh, Herlocker kind of ride those refs. He's done this for a while. But I did see her extend her arm. I saw the call. I think that was the right call.
As Brooks will have it now in the passing lane. She'll step out of bounds, though. Good anticipation there as the intended target was Ginger Weathers.
Tell you right now, Girard up 31-10. They've been pretty good in every facet. I mean, they defend well, they rebound them well, they're shooting the ball well. So, I mean, I feel like Labette County's given effort, but right now Girard's just really kind of putting it on us.
Yeah, they haven't had a lot of turnovers either. That's one of those big things. More turnovers you have, the less shots you have. So, entry pass in here to McCoy's not going to make her way. Carnahan will collect it, though, and her shot's off. As a foul is now called, as there's just a mass of bodies down there going all over the place. As it will stay Grizzlies basketball, Dickens will be the inbounder. Oh, never mind. They're going to say it's Trojans' ball. This one's going to go against the Grizzlies. First one on the Weathers. Maybe got a little handsy there when the ball is loose.
Coach Ballmer now is not real happy with that turned over call. So
Cutting Keller's going to find Brooks there. Her shot's going to be off. Rebounded by Cisney on the right side. She'll bring it back up. Guarded by Davis. Kicked over to Keller. Guarded tightly by Davis. Dickens now is guarding Mooneyham. She'll now guard Keller. Her shot. A little bit off. Rebound McCoy. As now the Grizzlies have it. Looking to push. Find some offense. Carnan will have it. Finds Weathers. Entry pass in here to McCoy. She'll turn and face. Tries to kick it out to Davis. Almost intercepted and fight for the ball now on the ground is Dickens and Mooneyham. This one will stay with the Grizzlies. As Emery Baker's going to check in now for Weathers. Trojans are leading this one 31-10. 3:48 to go in the second. Double screen here set up for Carnahan. Her three-pointers off. Rebound Trojans, that is Cisney. Spin move here. A couple Grizzlies trying to apply pressure. Carnahan staying there. A pass here from Brooks to Keller is going to be errant. Go out of bounds.
It's one of those deals where when you're down 31-10, a lot can go through your mind, but you just have to focus on this possession. Just try to kind of, like you said, claw back, but you just chip away at it one possession at a time. Might have been you that said it in the first game. I remember we can't just come out and hit a home run. We need to get on first base and then get to second base and just try to see if we can't win this possession right here.
All right, yeah, certainly. You have to string together good possessions.
Yeah.
Can't be streaky with those. Have to string them together, especially when you're down. Shot here from Carnahan is deep, and it is good. Good-looking shot there by Amelia Carnahan.
It's one way to start that. There's one. Let's win this possession defensively now.
All right, that one's going to bring it back within 18 points now. Trojans lead 31-13. Defensively now, the Grizzlies are in a 2-3 as Carnahan's going to come up with a steal here. Good hands by the senior. Baker's going to have it in transition. She'll stop, hold her horses. As now this is an important possession for the Grizzlies.
We've won 2 in a row here, offensive, defense. Let's get one more here.
As Davis will take a dribble, pick it up, finds Baker up top. Dickens will have it. Kicks it to Carnahan. Drive back up to Dickens. Entry pass in here to Baker. Good pass there by Dickens. A reaching Black's going to get called on a foul there. As Baker had good position. Some faces coming in to the game now. That being Ginger Weathers coming in for McCoy and Jackie Scholl coming in for Aaron Dickens. Trezona of the Trojans will come into the ball game for Black. Entry pass looks good from Scholl. Good shot there by Baker is going to be rejected as Davis almost should have got called for a block there. Ball went off the foot of Mooneyham, but they'll say Grizzly touched it. Will stay down there.
Yeah, I think Amory Baker could have picked that up, but she thought it was off Girard.
Yes, maybe they kept it, just decided to keep it down there instead of calling a foul. I'm not sure. As a long three here is going to be off, rebounded by Black. Her shot's a bit strong as well. Rebound Trojans. As this is the part of the game you said the Grizzlies need to thrive in, and that's that defensive glass. They managed to get away there with the rebound. As Carnahan will have it now. Set things up. Davis is going to collect it on this near side. She tried to split 2 Trojan defenders with the entry pass into Baker. It'll be intercepted by Cisney. She'll kick it to Mooneyham now. She'll dribble, pick it up. Trapped now by the Grizzlies as there's going to be a foul called as Carnahan got a bit too extended there, reaching for the ball. That might be her, only her second.
Is it? Okay, yeah. She's got awfully quick hands. She gets several steals a game, so sometime when it gets like that, you can kind of see her warming up and getting tighter, and then she just overdoes it just a little bit sometimes.
As the Trojans will have it now. The pass here, Davis went for the steal, couldn't get it. Brooks will kick it over to an open Cisney. Her three-pointer's off, rebounded by Black, swatted away, collected by Mooneyham. She'll just run for her life back up top, kick it to Cisney now. As a bit of a back and forth here, Burks will collect it on the near side, back up to Mooneyham. Cisney will have it now, take their time. Ball finds its way to Brooke. An entry pass is going to be intercepted by the Grizzlies. Davis was the one with their hands on it. Scholl will have it now, bringing the ball up on the left side. Guarded by Mooneyham. She'll find Weathers in the corner. Back up top to Scholl. She'll collect it now. Grizzlies taking their time. 1:02 to go in the game, or half. Davis will have it. Back up to Scholl, guarded by Mooneyham. Now to Davis. She's looking for Baker. She's going to drive it down, move the zone with her. Weathers will have it. Finds an open Scholl underneath the basket. Her layup, it'll find its way in. Almost didn't want to go.
Yeah, how big was that? Nice look, good quick shot. I think the Grizzlies have won the last 3 or 4 possessions on both ends.
And the score is starting to reflect that a little bit. That lead shrinking.
Yeah, we were down 21 just about a minute and a half ago.
So Grizzlies taking their time. Wide open. Brooks up top. She'll think about it. We'll kick it to Mooneyham now. She'll drive to left. Almost baseline. Loses it, as this one might be a foul on Girard, as Weathers looked to be the one collecting the ball there. Got caught up with her. That's going to be on Mooneyham. So 18 seconds to go. Some new faces into the game for the Grizzlies. That being McCoy, Good, and Dickens finding their way into the game. Davis and Weathers, the two staying in. Dickens will have it, bringing the ball up to right side. 15 to go. Davis will have it, finds Dickens. Dickens is going to drive hard to the right side. Try to go down the baseline. Her pass is going to be intercepted, as I believe she tried to find Weathers. As now she's going to be called for a quick foul, and I believe that's going to put the Trojans into the bonus. So, yeah, kind of a costly foul, as
I think it was a bit of a frustration foul there. Aaron took the baseline. It was a little too congested to try that. I appreciate the effort, but yeah, nowhere to throw the ball when she got down there, and yeah, I just tried to get the ball back and then fouled. So
might be a bit of an experience thing, as she's starting to get some more varsity minutes.
Exactly.
As our
need to screen out here.
Yeah, Sisney's first free throw is going to be off. So right now, Trojans still in control. Maybe some momentum starting to slip to the Grizzlies' side. Sisney's second shot is up. It's good. Extends the lead back up to 17. 3 seconds to go. Good will have it. She'll heave one up. This one too strong. So that's going to do it for our first half. Trojans lead this one 32-15, in full control. We'll be back in 5 with trying to think of that Bowen's Eye Care Associates halftime show. Sorry, I was trying to remember the name of it.
Well done, John.
It's been a bit.
You're on the fly too.
But we'll be back in 5 with the Eye Care Associates halftime show.
Here's a bright idea: streaming without buffering. It's not 2014. There's no reason for laggy internet and buffering shows. IdeaTech has the technology. It's fiber optic cable. IdeaTech has brought high-speed fiber to 75 communities and counting. Don't put up with outdated internet. Stream without buffering. Another bright idea from IdeaTech.
V93.5 is your home for the best variety of the 80s, 90s, and today. Get your day started with the Anna and Raven Morning Show. You're the judge during couples court. Couples share their disagreement, and then you decide who's right. Think you know pop culture trivia? It could pay off, and you score the cash jackpot when you play Can't Beat Raven. Krause in the House gets you home every weekday afternoon starting at 2. Stream us anytime, anywhere at klkcradio.com.
Welcome back in here, folks. This is the Eye Care Associates of Parsons halftime show. As right now in this one, the Lady Trojans from Girard are leading this one 32-15 over your home Labette County Grizzlies. Grizzlies seem to pick up some steam there as that second quarter progressed. Gave up 2 free throws they probably shouldn't have there to close out the half, but overall some signs of fight from the Grizzlies. The Trojans, though, have just stayed steadfast throughout. Came out scorching hot, scored 22 in that first quarter, only put up 10 in the second. So good signs there for the Grizzlies. What are your thoughts on that first half? What do you think went right for the Grizzlies? What went wrong?
No, you said that well. Girard, like we thought, is a nice ball team. I mean, we need to speak to that. And I didn't see really any weaknesses, anything you can just exploit. They defend well and just really solid across the board. But I agree with you. I feel like as the half progressed, that first quarter, we were in foul trouble. Both teams, I guess, kind of were. And we were just really scrambling for our lives, it felt like. They were just all over us. So, but yeah, the last, we won, in my opinion, most that second quarter. If we can come out and just try to maintain that and maybe win the game, I mean, that's the goal, but also just to try to win the next possession type thing like we spoke about and try to just improve. So got to continue to rebound well and protect the ball.
Yeah, and they don't have to get it all right here, right now in this third quarter.
Right.
I think realistically for the Grizzlies to have best shot of coming back in this game, they have to go 15-8. That's got to be the differential here. 15 points for the Grizzlies, 8 for the Trojans. That'll put it at 30-40 going into the fourth. That striking distance, that's something they can do. Anything can happen if you get it close enough. You just have to give yourself a chance.
That's exactly right. Yeah, you start to squeeze it a little bit, and the pressure starts to flip, If you get it down to 10 or 11 or something, it just changes how the other team plays. So you're right. Just chip away at it and see what happens.
Right, and before we continue on with the Eye Care Associates of Parsons halftime show, we'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight's broadcast. That'll be Labette Health, Bartlett Co-op, Labette Bank, Eye Care Associates of Parsons, Doctors Newland, Gilmore, and Ray, Wood Insurance Center, Labette Community College, Tank Connection, SEK Orthopedics, Dr. Mosier and Meister, Forbes Hoffman Funeral Homes, Clemens Insurance Agency, USD 506, Elmhaven Nursing Home and Woodridge Estates, Carson Wall Funeral Homes, Commercial Bank, the Corner Store, Labette Center for Mental Health Services, Community National Bank, Idea Tech. Thank you to our sponsors for making this possible. It's always a pleasure to get to come back and do this sort of thing.
Yes.
And showcase the talent in this area, especially at Labette County High School. As certainly this isn't a very big area. I know we've been getting more and more attention, but it's certainly nice for us to be able to show people kind of how hard our student athletes have been working here.
Absolutely, yeah. It's always nice too, like you said, hosting a game. We oftentimes, the Winfield radio guys and whatnot came over and said, man, we've never been in your gym. We've been over to some football games, but this is a beautiful complex. And so it really is. It's a neat experience over here. And so, yeah, I'm with you. Like hosting and kind of showing off what we have.
All right, now as we're waiting now for the game to begin, out for the Grizzlies to start the second half will be McCoy, Baker, that being Emery, Carnahan, Good, and Davis. On the floor for the Trojans is Cisney, Orand, Black, Keller, and Mooneyham. Similar lineups to the start of the game. As some quick passes here by the Trojans. Going to find Keller in the corner for a three. Her three-pointer's good, as they might be, I'm not sure the ruling here. He's calling a push here on the Trojans, I believe.
I think the basket counts. It was in air when he called it. Yeah.
So it'll be on the Grizzlies. That'll be on Good. trying to fight for position on the rebound.
Gosh, double whammy there.
Yeah, as another 3 here by the Trojans. Is that really going to be a backbreaker as Mooneyham got a good look. This one's tipped off by Oran. We'll go to the Grizzlies. As that is Good's first. A good looking pass here down to Baker. What a dime there by Davis.
Absolutely, man. She had to jet that in there, and Baker did a good job of getting it off quick.
So if you asked me if a freshman basketball player would have made that pass, I would have told you you're lying. But Davis did. Some good vision there from the young guard. So Black will have it in the corner. She'll drive, kick it out to Mooneyham. Carnahan will contest. Do a good enough job, of course, to miss. Rebound Baker. Grizzlies will take their time now. Carnahan has it.
Nice job there, Baker, to just leaving him one opportunity to score and getting the rebound.
Now Baker will have it. Davis wide open from the arc. This one too short. Rebound attempt by Carnahan. She'll keep it in play. Tip pass here up to Mooneyham. It's not going to result in a basket. She'll miss it. Baker's going to hit the deck hard as she'll lose her shoe as well. As it's going to be an official's timeout.
Pretty good job that time of the Grizzlies getting back. You know, Girard stung us on that in the first half, pushing the ball up and getting some easy layups. So see if we can stay ahead of that.
As right now, that's a good entry pass into Mooneyham. Her shot's going to be rejected. Davis will have it now on the fast break. She'll go in hard. Her shot almost goes in. Rebound good. Awkward looking shot there as she was fouled by Keller. That's going to be Keller's third. Good will head to the line.
Davis did a pretty good job of getting that shot off. I didn't think it was kind of 1-on-3 in a way, and
yeah,
she managed to almost make that. It's a tough shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you're sitting there like, yeah, why don't we just jump stop, you know, kick it back out. Davis, the freshman, just went up, almost made it too.
Yeah, she's a aggressive player. So Carnahan makes her first free throw.
Was good on her first
Or
attempt.
good, I'm sorry.
I got you. It's
another blonde-haired girl with a ponytail. I didn't even look.
As her second one is good as well, so 2 points there for good. As Mooneyham loses the ball, picks it up. A timeout now as Grizzlies had her trapped. That'll be the first timeout by the Trojans here in the second half. Currently, they lead this one 35-19. So still maintaining that lead. Grizzlies starting to fight back into it, though.
Yeah, it feels a little bit like it. You know, it doesn't feel like we're as scrambled up and wild as we were early. So, you know, maybe we're settling in a little bit and, you know, setting up for a nice second half for us.
Yeah, as you almost wonder what was said at halftime to that Lady Grizzlies team as they come out way more focused and ready than they did in that first half.
A lot of times Vollmer will tell us, you know, I didn't really tell them any new play or any new thing other than just try to get them to relax and just go play and have fun, and then it naturally you compete better.
Certainly, as Keller's going to have it now. Sizzy's going to take a shot confidently here from the corner, and it's going to be good. Her second three of the game. I believe it may be her third.
Nice player.
Yeah, she's definitely been a pain in the butt for the Grizzlies. Now, the pass almost on by Black. Good's going to collect it here as a foul's going to be called on Black now. She tried to get it back. That's going to be her third. As Trezona is going to come in now for Black. Davis will bring the ball up for the Grizzlies. Good pass in here to McCoy as her floater's off. She'll collect her own rebound and put it back in.
Nice job there by Kaylin. I always like it when the kids follow their shots. So many times you can get the rebound.
Yeah, and a good entry pass from Davis as well as the second chance effort by the Grizzlies can go. And now she's doing it down on the defensive end. Rejected by McCoy. Davis is calling for it wide open down the court. Good's just going to be smart about it and give it up to Carnahan. On the right side, a couple passes here by the Grizzlies. Baker's going to try to go left. Good will end up with it. In the corner entry, pass it now into Baker. Take a dribble and tries to kick out to Carnahan. Looked like she just kind of threw it out there out of the corner of her eye. Didn't really get her eyes set on Carnahan.
in that situation, I kind of wish she would just go up. I know she was guarded, maybe draw a foul.
As now the Trojans are going to have it. Sisson's going to drive hard to the right side as Baker's just a bit out of position. There's going to get called for a block. That's going to be her second. I'm going to go on a guess here. We'll
Third,
see.
I think. She had 2 in the first quarter.
You're right. That's going to be her third. No movement from the Grizzly bench. Entry pass now. Mooneyham's going to have it up top. Kick it over to O'Rand. Trojans taking their time. Bounce pass now to Sisney. Flex it back. Entry pass it here as McCoy's not going to quite get on that side of the player. Trezona, I want to say, was the one she was guarding, so she'll pick up a foul, that being McCoy.
Kaylin doing a nice job. She's had a good start to this half.
As a confident three-pointer here by Mooneyham's not going to go. Carnahan with a good box out there will collect it. She'll tick it up now for the Grizzlies. Kicks it up to Baker. Entry pass here to double McCoy's. Going to be taken by the Trojans. Pushing it up is Mooneyham on the left side. She'll give it to Keller. Things are going to slow down now. As the entry pass in here to zone, it's going to be intercepted by Carnahan. She's going to get it out. Grizzlies kind of slowing it down. Looks like no one was ready to run with it. Good defense by Carnahan to force the turnover.
Yes,
wide open,
sure
good
was.
on the wing. Her three-pointer, it's good.
How about that? 14-point game.
All right, that's her second three-pointer of the game. Good. Put the Grizzlies right back into it now. Find themselves trailing to 14.
Yeah, if we could cut that to, like you said, if we can get this to 10, even by the fourth quarter, it's a game.
Certainly is. This Pierce good, might have a bit of a hot hand here. She's 2 threes in now. I think she's only taken 4.
Yeah,
She'll
she was
take
sick.
50%.
We missed her a game or 2 last week, so it's nice having her back. She's a nice player, and like you said, they're kind of going down for you, and when that happens, look out.
As the Trojans managing to stay ahead, that lead's slowly dwindling now. Because I don't want to make it sound like it's getting close, but manageable. I mean, we looked at some of the scores of those other games they played in the SEK.
Yeah.
I mean, it was 29, 30-point ball games. So the Grizzlies are certainly doing themselves a favor now by fighting defensively on the glass.
Yeah.
And stringing together those good possessions like we talked about.
Yeah, we were down 21 points right before halftime, and we've cut it to 14. So, yeah, you're right. I mean, we still have a hill to climb, but really appreciate the effort and the never say die mentality our girls have.
Mooneyham will have it. Now they'll break the press. Some good passes here by the Trojans. Kick it out to Sisney now. Grizzlies back in their defense. As Davis almost had a steal there, got a good hand on it. Carnahan's going to be out of position there after attempted steal. O'Rand's 3 will be off, collected by the Grizzlies. Good's going to have it up top. Finds Davis on the right wing. Back up to Good. Lobs it in here to McCoy. She'll turn, kick it to Davis. She thought about it, won't take the shot. Now it's over to Carnahan. Entry pass here into McCoy. She'll turn, try to go up strong. Defense good there by Trezona. As now O'Rand's going to whip it up to Keller. Three-pointers off, too short, as Davis is going to have a chance to run with it now. Good crossover there to get inside. Lips too strong. Rebound Baker. Good hustle. Good's going to have it now. Her three-pointer. Bit short as she's been shooting it good. She's going to say it was, try to say it was tip, but it just looked like maybe she wasn't as ready as she thought. She knew she wanted to shoot it when she got it.
Feels like the flow of this game's changing, though. I mean, I know we didn't get a score there, but Davis had a good lay-in, a nice crossover dribble like you mentioned. You know, getting some rebounds and kicking it out. So maybe we can go with this.
Yeah, and sometimes when one of those good moves, you're going faster than what you think, so you're under it, and you just, I got to get it up. That's a pass here into Dickens. Her layup's good, and 1 for the Grizzlies. That's Dickens going to strong. I didn't even see her coming to the game. I was talking to you, and just like that, Grizzlies clawing their way in, should I say. Hey, you don't want to put a Grizzly in the corner, right?
with a make here, we cut it to 11, so momentum's kind of shifting gears here.
Big shot here from Dickens. It's good. She'll pick up another set of points for the Grizzlies.
Oh.
As an errant pass here, as this is going to be an interesting decision by Herlocker, as he is going to call a full timeout. I was kind of wondering there the way that the game's kind of shifted, as it will be Grizzlies ball coming out. So it being a full timeout, we're going to take just a moment to thank our sponsors once again for making this broadcast possible. I was looking for my list real quick. Know how much they do for us. I honestly should take the time to just memorize them, you know.
You really should. I don't know what you've been doing.
Yeah.
Teaching school or something?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know, but it's fine. Well, here we go. Labette Health, Bartlett Co-op, Labette Bank, Eye Care Associates of Parsons, Doctors Newland, Gilmore, and Ray, Wood Insurance Center, Labette Community College, Tank Connection, SEK Orthopedics, Doctors Mosier and Meister, Forbes Hoffman Funeral Homes, Clemens Insurance Agency, USD 506, Elmhaven Nursing Home and Woodridge Estates, Carson Wall Funeral Homes, Commercial Bank, The Corner Store, Labette Center for Mental Health Services, Community National Bank, and Idea Tech. As it's Grizzlies ball coming out, Jackie Scholl will enter the game for the Grizzlies, so will McKinley Baker. As Carnahan's going to have it. Dickens is the other wing with Scholl on the left side. She's looking some motion here. Dickens running hard to the corner. She'll get it. It's an errant pass here. Will find its way to Carnahan. She'll go up strong, try to draw a foul, as now they might get Baker and Marie on a foul there, on a push or something. So that's going to be her fourth. And they're going to keep her in, which is interesting. Maybe they trust as Weathers is going to come in now. So Dickens will exit the game. Coming in for her is Davis. And Weathers will come in for Baker. So some good passes here by the Trojans once again out of this press break. As Keller's going to take a contested mid-range shot. It won't go. Rebound McKinley Baker.
Such a good, strong rebound there by McKinley. Oh.
As Scholl lobbed one up over to Davis in the corner. Davis couldn't quite corral it.
Got to really protect those possessions if we're going to come on back here. Down 11. Great hustle. Just a little too high, too hot pass.
As Randall collect it now. The Grizzlies in a soft 1-2-1 press. 1-2-2. I don't know the terminology. I've been out of the game too long. Either way, a good shot here by Rand on the left side is good. Moves the lead back out to 13 for the Trojans. Weather shot here at the top of the key is going to be rejected. Fought for here by Carnahan. As I think it is just going to be a jump ball staying with the Grizzlies. Scholl inbounding. If she can't find anyone, cutting Carnahan here. She'll draw a foul. Good move there by Carnahan going baseline. And she'll shoot two.
Job there by Millie getting open at the last second and then just going to the hoop and kind of helping sell that foul. So a couple free throws here would sure help.
Certainly so, as Carnahan's first will go down. Moves the lead to 12 for the Trojans. Coming into the game is Mooneyham. She'll come in for Black. As Black's now going to make her way back in, coming in for someone else. As that's Rand's fourth. I should mention that, as she was a starter. Trezona is in the game as well for the Trojans. As that's who Black came in for. She came in for Rand. Taking the ball up is Cisney. Grizzlies in this press once again. As now there's a hard trap, as a good pass here from Cisney on the backside of that. There is four Grizzlies staring her down, and she managed to find Trezona on the backside for an easy layup. Good move here by McKinley Baker. Give the Scholl pump fake. She'll try to pass it quick to Davis. Tap down into her by Keller. And she'll have it down on the baseline. Fought for, and it's a jump ball going to the Trojans.
Just a tough place to dribble into. You go down there and pick it up, you're going to get suffocated. And down here earlier, the Grizzlies just way overcommitted. You can't just leave your position to go quadruple team somebody. We're leaving people wide open, so need to win this one here, this possession.
Certainly, as the errant pass here is going to get away from the Trojans, going into the Grizzlies' favor. So even if Grizzlies don't get points here, they still need a good possession, a good shot, something to keep this momentum going. As Good will have it on the wing. He'll kick it to McCoy up top. Some motion going around as Davis will cut to the corner. Entry pass here into McKinley Baker. Her move is good.
Nice job there by Baker. Like I said, when she catches the ball, she looks to score.
As the Trojans once again breaking this press quickly. Black, her three-pointer. She hit one earlier. Rebound by Sisney. Good move here. Her layup's good.
Yeah, we're not going to get all the rebounds. They got that one and put it back in. That was well done by Girard.
As a quick pass up here to Davis. Carnahan's gonna have it. She'll drive in. Won't find anyone. Kicks it to McCoy at top of the key. She'll drive in. Have a nice layup on the right side. So I'm doing my best to describe it.
Yeah, really nice job there. Caught it, took a dribble, and kind of kissed it off the backboard, did McCoy.
As good hands here by Carnahan, and that's going to be a jump ball. As, man, those hands, they're quick and they're accurate.
They are, and she's a scrappy player. You've seen her on the floor all night. It's how she plays.
Yeah, played with her older brother. It's certainly must be a trait among the Carnahans.
Yeah,
play really good defense and aggressive. As Davis will have it here on this near wing. She'll kick it to Good in the corner. Skip pass here to Carnahan on the right side. She'll take a drive. She'll shoot it. Her layup's a bit strong as Baker's going to get called for a foul here as she collided in the body with, I believe that was Black. Oh, and that's going to push him into the bonus. That is Baker's third. Scholl looks ready to check into the game. So is Moore for the Grizzlies. 7 seconds to go. Trojans lead 44-33. Black's first one is good. Moore comes in for Baker. Scholl comes in for Carnahan.
7-1 here, Grizzlies. Get them on your hip. Don't let them get the rebound. We've got time to get down there and get a good shot off.
Black's second is off. Errant shot is collected by Keller, thrown around to Black. She'll have it back up top. Moonhand's going to take the last shot on the right side. This one off the top of the backboard would be no good. So that's going to do it for the third. Trojans lead this one 45-33. We'll be back in just a minute for the conclusion of this contest.
Looking for a career that supports the U.S. national security mission? Join Day and Zimmerman here in Parsons, Kansas. Our salaried and hourly positions offer competitive compensation, starting at $22.90 for hourly roles, and all employees receive excellent benefits and room to grow. From production operators to engineering and beyond, you'll help supply America's defense and build a career you can be proud of. Apply today at careers.dayzim.com. You can make a difference at Day and Zimmerman.
Welcome back in here to Harrison Gymnasium as we have a good contest here between the Grizzlies and the Trojans, as Trojans are going to turn the ball over here to start the fourth. They lead 45-33. Carnahan will have it up top for the Grizzlies. Big possession for the Grizzlies to keep this momentum going. Good will have it. She'll pass it to Moore as she'll now skip it over to Carnahan in the corner, back up to Davis. Now to Good. Good straight on with the basket. She'll skip it to Carnan in the corner. Looking for an entry pass into McCoy or Moore. Carnan's going to try one. It's going to go out of bounds.
That's a good look inside, trying to get it into McCoy. Just Girard did a nice job of kind of fronting that out, so got to defend here.
Yep, can't follow it up with the bad defensive possession, as there's going to be a wide open Sisney here on the right side, guarded quickly by Carnan. Applying pressure all the way up to the half-court line. Mooneyham's going to have it. Girard content with taking their time. Drive now by Keller. She'll go baseline. She'll find Sisney in the corner. Her three-pointer. It's good.
Man, that's a dagger right there. Just when we kind of crawling back into this a little bit, that's a big shot there by Sisney.
Yeah, it kind of turns that hill you got to walk up to mountain just a little bit. As Davis will have it now, guarded by Mooneyham. Trojans staying in his zone. So if the Grizzlies are able to, they might be able to find a way to get some threes, as it looks to be a 2-3, as this entry pass into Moore is going to be intercepted. Carnan's applying pressure on Mooneyham. In her face, all over the place. She'll find Sisney, though. Open on the left side.
Millie really turning up that defense there.
Trezona will get inside, kick it out to Mooneyham. Her three-pointer just short, hits net. Rebounded by the Grizzlies.
Nice job there by Carson Moore. We needed that rebound, so really need a score here.
Certainly, as Moore's going to have it up top. Carnan will have it now. She'll try to get it into good, as, man, turnovers are killing the Grizzlies right now, as there's going to be a wide open Mooneyham. She almost lost it. She'll miss a layup. She'll go back up strong after collecting her rebound.
Felt like she got away with a travel.
Yeah, just a little bit. As man.
But you're right. The Grizzlies have thrown the ball away. I mean, it's going to happen, but you can't force too many inside if it's not there. We just can't afford to do that against this Girard team.
Certainly not, especially with Sisney has a hot hand in the – I mean, overall right now, it appears the Trojans have just been making better decisions with the basketball.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say decisions. Their passes have been more accurate, I'll put it that way. We've taken better care of it.
Yes, I agree.
So some of the decisions by the Grizzlies have been pretty good. Just
been a little sloppy at times, haven't we?
Yeah. That's a rebound now by Trezona. Her pass has been intercepted by Roberts. They'll say she stepped out of bounds, though. Good eye there by the official on this near side.
Nice hustle there by Roberts. Yeah, just had her toe out of bounds.
So inbounding for the Trojans is Keller. She'll kick it out top to Mankin. Finds her way to the ball game. Intercepted by Davis. Her layup. She'll be fouled hard. Another good play by the freshman guard for the Grizzlies. She's going to give herself two chances here at the line.
Yeah, again, Peyton does a nice job of anticipating those passes. She gets several of those a game, so always be nice to be able to finish them, but not when you're getting fouled, probably. Kind of hard to do.
Her first shot is good. Moves the Grizzlies closer to the Trojans. Makes the lead only 15. Her second one, it's good as well. Closes that gap just a little bit more. Sisney will have the ball, bringing it up. Grizzlies in a 1-2-2. Press, as it'll be broken, and it's lost by Mankin. Collected by Baker, McKinley Baker. She'll give it to Kylie Roberts on the right side. She'll find Davis. Entry pass in here to Baker. Her shot just a bit strong, fought for by Scholl. She's kind of lost her footing there, and it's kind of hard. She's at an awkward position to collect that one. Will go out of bounds off her hands.
Had a good look there. McKinley about canned that too, so that would have been awfully nice.
Certainly, as once again, the Trojans have just broken this press fast, and there's a cutter on the backside. I don't know if that's designed or something. Either way, they've been executing it to perfection. They'll collect the rebound here and go, they collected the rebound, and it was fought for a jump ball for the Grizzlies. So Roberts will have it, bringing the ball up. Breaks the 2-3 zone quickly. Baker to Baker connection there.
Yes, it was.
caught it at the key, turned around, found Anne-Marie Baker for a layup.
Here we go.
As Roberts will have it, she'll kick it to Davis now. Grizzlies fighting back, bring it within 10. A full timeout now by the Trojans.
How about that? That's the closest we've been, and we were down 21, so Grizzlies hanging around here.
Yeah, as we were just talking, this is a 14-point game. Now we brought it within 10. Got 4 minutes, 40 seconds. Don't have to go on this insane run now.
No, we don't.
I'd say by 2 minutes, they got to bring it within 5, though.
Yeah.
The way this game's gone, I mean, we can move that deadline back a little bit.
Yeah.
High school basketball gets a little bit crazy. Within a minute, you got to get within 5.
Within 15 seconds, we need to be within 5.
Yes, certainly.
But I tell you, we'll see. I don't want to talk too soon because Girard's did a nice job all night of when we were starting to close the gap. They'll hit a 3 or do something. But, you know, if we can get a stop here and a score, the pressure starts to slowly get on. That monkey kind of gets on your back. So look for Labette County to play loose and free and with a little bit of confidence here. And maybe Girard tightens up.
Yeah, and as that lead gets shorter and shorter,
Yeah.
if the Grizzlies keep it up, that monkey slowly starts turning into a gorilla.
That's right.
So inbounding for the Trojans is Keller. Sisney will have it. Sisney's had a good night. She'll kick it to Rand on the left side. Now back to Sisney. They'll break the press again. Black will have it. She'll be trapped by Scholl. She'll find Davis of the Grizzlies there. Right, hits her right in the chest as she'll have it for the Grizzlies. Trying to find someone, kind of trapped over there on the right side. She will with Carnahan, who has it. Back up to Davis now. Carnahan will have it in the court. She'll go baseline. Finds Baker. Good pass there. Good finish.
Uh-oh. Down to 8 here. Girard gets to look at that and think about it. Let's see how we do here defensively.
Certainly, if you're a Trojans fan, is right,
Yeah.
as that brings it back into single digits. As Carnahan got a bit greedy there, just a little bit. Tries to punch that one through. It's going to get a foul instead. As that's that risk reward with that play style a little bit.
Yeah, it is. That's Millie's third, which that's fine. Let's not get a fourth one here quickly, though.
Certainly want to keep her in the ball game as she's been a menace on the defensive side. Mooneyham will have it on this near side, guarded by Scholl. Kicks it up to Orand. Game getting more intense as the seconds dwindle down. Trezona will have it as Davis will pick up a foul here, hard foul. Orand with the ball. Second on the Grizzlies. That's going to be Davis's first. So she's played a pretty clean game defensively, has some to burn if it comes down to it. 3:38 to go. Trojans lead 49-41.
Foul gives the Trojans a fresh 35. I don't know if Coach Herlocker's wanting to stall a little bit or not, but we'll see.
As the Grizzlies have switched to 3-2 as this game has progressed. Sisney will have it in the corner. She'll find Keller up top in the key. Her shot's off. Fought for, and it's going to go off a Grizzly.
Missed an over the back there.
Yeah, as certainly looked like there's some pushing on the backside of it. Can't be perfect all the time, and that's just one of those things as Mooneyham's going to have it. Sisney will have it now on this near side. She'll dribble, eye up the defense. It's up to Orand. As time gets going, the Grizzlies might have to get out of the zone and go man. Try to force a 5 count, get up and guard. Astrozona, low pass here. She'll collect it still as Baker got hooked. Her arm was on the inside. Good aggressive take there by Trezona to draw the foul. That's going to be Baker's 4th.
Yeah, and I think that's the third. This possession's been down here for 15 minutes, it feels like. That's like the third foul, and it resets play clock over and over. Now they're shooting.
Right, and this is where details matter, right?
Yeah.
Everyone getting boxed out.
Yes.
Driving them out of the way, collecting the rebounds, right? This is where that stuff gets really important here. Being disciplined with the hands, going straight up. Knowing you're on a time crunch. As the second shot is good by the Trojans, extensively denied. Ooh, things like that. An inch away.
Yeah.
Great idea there by Davis. Just a little bit sloppy with the pass. Leads to a turnover.
Kind of starts with picking up your dribble. If you're dribbling, maintain your dribble until you know you're going to just throw it straight off the dribble. You pick it up and hold it, that's trouble.
Right, know what to do with the basketball. Here as Trezona's going to have it. She's trapped hard. Ball up in the air. It's going to be tipped by Carnahan into the hands of Sisney. Dickens in the ball game now. She's up and guarding. As she'll go down the baseline here. Good pass by Oran's going to find its way to Keller, who will draw a foul. That's going to be on McKinley Baker, so she'll have to exit the game here. A good game from her tonight, as McCoy's going to enter the game now for her.
Got to credit Girard there. I mean, they crashed the boards and stayed after it and kept the play alive. As
Keller's first shot will be off, as Girard's not looked too sharp from the charity stripe tonight. As I'm not sure the percentage, but it's probably not up above 60 at this point in the game. Keller's second is good. Moves the lead back to double digits at 10. Dickens will have it, bringing it up the right side. She'll stop, collect it, kicks it to McCoy. She'll go to the left side, wide open. Her layup's good. Good take there by McCoy to recognize the defense.
Yeah.
Was not even there. No one was on her.
Way to look for the hoop and the hole, and now we got a turnover Girard, so still got time here.
So Rand with the errant pass there. So lead to Grizzly basketball.
It's part of that pressure. It really gets tough to try to hang on to a lead when the clock's ticking down, so a score here is huge.
Definitely, if you're the Grizzlies, you really need one. Baker's going to have it inside, a good-looking hook shot. Good-looking shot. She'll try to fight for it as Keller's going to have it now. She's going to bring it up. Grizzlies try to stop her path. She'll collect it right into the hands of Davis, as now Oran's going to pick up her fifth.
Yeah, that's not like Keller. She just turned and threw that to us. I mean, she's a seasoned, nice player. She just got a little spontaneous there and cost him.
As Davis has been playing kind of been a menace on the back end of some of those fast breaks, getting some steals there for the Grizzlies. As Goods into the game now. She'll have it on this near side, looks for Baker. Good entry pass here. Baker's going to have okay position, tries to go up and draw one, will not get it. Clock's at 1:20 now. Counting, good steal here by the Grizzlies. Carney's going to go up strong, and she'll cut the lead to 6.
Oh, my. Quick hands, wow.
As, man, the Grizzlies are in this one, and they are fighting hard. Keller's going to have it now. Grizzlies broke press. She'll step into a jump shot. It's good. As
Herlocker said he didn't want that ball shot. She banked it in. Wow.
Oh, my goodness. As that's going to push it to 8 now. Under a minute now. Grizzlies cannot take their time. They need to get some shots up, and the shot's up now. As Good will have it. As pass here, Davis will have it. She'll shoot it. This one's going to hang in the air, and it's going to be off rebound Trezona. As now you're in that foul territory. You got to stop the clock any way you can. As Good's going to be the one to do it here.
Telling you, John, we had our chances, you know. We were down 21. I keep bringing that up, but we were. Chiseled it down to 6. Had a couple of good looks inside, just couldn't get the ball to fall. Really proud of the maintained effort. I mean, the game's not over, but I really feel good about our girls right now in this game.
As the first one's off here, keeps the lead at 8 for the Trojans. As there's going to be a timeout called by the Grizzlies. So really quickly, I just do want to thank our sponsors once again for making this broadcast possible for us to cover Grizzly basketball, Grizzly football, right?
Yeah.
So some sponsors for tonight: Labette Health, Bartlett Co-op, Labette Bank, Eye Care Associates of Parsons, Doctors Newland, Gilmore, and Ray, Wood Insurance Center, Labette Community College, Tank Connection, SEK Orthopedics, Doctors Mosier and Meister, Forbes Hoffman Funeral Homes, Clemens Insurance Agency, USD 506, Elm Haven Nursing Home, and Woodridge Estates, Carson Wall Funeral Homes, Commercial Bank, The Corner Store, Labette Center for Mental Health Services, Community National Bank, Idea Tech, and joining our sponsors list really quickly, Brown's Mechanical and Plumbing, as well as Day and Zimmerman. So thank you to our sponsors. As Mooneyham's second free throws off, rebound McCoy. Grizzlies, and a pass here from McCoy is going to hit the backhand of good. As they're talking about it now, it's like, just give me the ball right in my chest and let's go. As the Trojans are going to have the ball now, as they're going to have to foul. They'll do so here as Sisney's the one that will happen. As I'm not sure that's the one you want to foul. You got to find a way to get it into someone else's hands. The way Sisney has shot the ball tonight.
And once again, just the little things we talked about, trying to really value every possession, and turnovers happen for both teams, so they just feel more painful when there's 32 seconds left than they do in the first quarter, even though they're equal, in value.
This one's good. It's going to push it to 10. We'll see if we have a Tracy McGrady out there and get us 10 points in 33 seconds. As Carnahan's going to have it here. She'll drive. We got to get a shot off. Davis will take it now. She'll drive. Tries to get into Baker. She will. Baker will go up and she'll draw a foul. As that's going to leave 20 on the clock with Baker heading to the line. Well, honestly here, I think you make the first one. You got to miss the second one and hope you get some sort of rebound. Either you're playing it off the rim.
Down 10 with 20. You got to try every little secret or vibe you can. If you're. So we'll see though if Vollmer tries to relay that in or not. She's hollering something.
This is one of those situational moments in a basketball game as Baker's just going to knock this one in. 20 to go. Grizzlies up and pressing. Sisney will have it, and they'll foul her here on this near side. That will be on Jackie Scholl. I think that's her fourth. Or that's on Carnahan, I should say. That's her fourth. And Sisney's first shot here will be good. I think that one almost does it here.
Yeah, puts us back to 10 with 18 seconds left, but gosh, way to hang, way to battle. Just gave up way too much early.
And Sisney's second one is good as well. Carnahan's pushing now. Scholl has it. You got to step into something here, whether you like it or not, as Roberts is going to have it. Carnahan will now, she'll drive in. Davis's three, it's a bit strong, will miss to the left. And that one's going to do it for this contest. 3 seconds to go, but it's all formality here as Grizzlies still up and pressing. They'll just let the time wind down now as that's going to do it. Trojans will improve their record to 8-5. Grizzlies will fall to 6-10. Final score here is 57-46. As really quickly, I do want to shout out Michael Reed. He was selected to participate in the Shrine Bowl. As for those of you watching on the live stream, you see guys in the funny hats, the Mirza Shrine, as they're going to come out here and present Michael Reed with this invitation to the Shrine Bowl, I believe.
What a cool honor. How neat is this?
As I believe he's the first Labette County player to be invited to the Shrine Bowl since Caleb Henson and Keyshawn Anderson the year before him.
Nice.
So it's been a couple of years.
Yeah.
So we'll let you listen in here. As you see him at center court, Bradley Argerbright, 4A Coach of the Year in the state of Kansas.
Yeah.
the Sports in Kansas 4A Coach of the Year, and Michael Reed, All-State Defensive Lineman, Sports in Kansas for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, he's a good one.
So you see Arkwright's daughter walk out to him at center court. Such a cool moment for the team, for Michael Reed, for Coach Arkwright, for Mirza Shrine.
Yeah.
And it couldn't happen to any, much better people than those two gentlemen out there representing the Grizzlies.
I agree. Yeah, what a magical, memorable fall it was for Labette County High School football, and it continues to be celebrated, through the year and into the summer.
Certainly as Michael Reed is going to play at Butler Community College, committed to play there along with Kagan Bates from the team.
Yes.
Bryson Dickens just committed to Coffeyville, so there's some talent going to the collegiate level from that team as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, and like you said, just good men. They'll be good for the campus, good for the just the locker room and everything that represents their college.
Right, as once again, we do want to say congratulations to the Lady Trojans tonight. They played a good, complete game, played hard. Grizzlies did a nice job coming back from down 21 at one point in the game.
Yeah.
Showed some fight and some grit. And I mean, that's a team that beat, we seen Chanute come here and they put a whooping on us.
Yeah. Yes.
And they put a whooping on Chanute, and we came back and we were right there. We had our chances, like you were talking about earlier, to compete in that game. And they did. They did compete.
100%. Yeah, really proud of the effort. And so easy, down 21 to, I'm not going to say quit, but just kind of go through the motions. But, man, that playing one possession at a time and trying to fight your way back in. And then a couple times we cut it to, 9 or 10, then it was 14. And those are the moments when you're just like, goodness gracious. But, no, they've kept on. So, great effort.
Oh, yeah, as Coach Arkwright was also selected to coach on the east side for the Shrine Bowl as well.
Yeah.
So that'll be pretty cool. I forget where it's at. It used to be over at Pitt State.
Yeah, they move it around now. At one time, it used to be at Wichita State every year, I think, for a long time. And I don't know this year, though.
I'm going to take a shot in the dark. I'm going to say it's at
Does it say
Fort
on here?
Hayes. It might be Hayes. I don't know if Hayes has it. Someone will probably correct me and tell me I'm dumb for saying that, but it's all right.
Someone will know.
Yep. So as we get ready for some boys basketball here in a little bit, we're going to take about a 10-minute break and come back to you with the Bowen pregame show. Or Take Connection pregame show. Got the name right there, I think. Welcome back in here, folks, to beautiful Harrison Gymnasium. Truly one of the best looking gyms or atmospheres you'll find in the state of Kansas, as we have an exciting game in front of you. As we have Labette County Grizzlies taking on the Girard Trojans. Grizzlies coming to this game 9-5. Trojans coming in at 7-6. So we were talking about it earlier. These two teams faced each other in the Burlington tournament with the Grizzlies winning that one 64-53. Can you kind of walk us through how that contest went?
You know, I'm trying to remember the particulars of it, but, you know, it was a fairly competitive game. I think the Grizzlies kind of jumped out. Our hectic style of play, you know, our real spun-up, quick play, athletic, the way we attack teams, we kind of had them rattled early. But Girard kind of hung around there and brought it back to a decent game in the third quarter, and then we kind of stretched it out again and won by 10 or 11, as you mentioned. So, you know, Girard's another team, and I can say this kind of about Girard athletics. I've watched them my whole life, really. A good tradition over there. They're always a disciplined ball club. They're well coached. So they seldom beat themselves, I guess I'm trying to say, and they'll do all the small things right. So I feel like the Grizzlies are the better team, but yeah, we'll just have to play 4 quarters and like a typical Grizzly ball to get it done, though.
Yeah, and Girard's a team that came out the gate scorching hot. They beating up on some CNC teams like Columbus, back to Springs, Riverton. They had a nice start to the season. I believe they were 6 or 7-1. That was unintentional, by the way. I'm not making a joke. But then they went on a bit of a dry spell, dropping games to Frontenac, Sabetha, Silver Lake, Labette County, and Colgan. They did get back on the right track, though, on Tuesday, beating Galena 55-26.
Okay.
So we'll see just how much of that kind of losing streak has kind of affected them. Just a bit. Maybe that win's kind of shocked them out of it. Labette County, on their other hand, off to their best start in quite a while with boys basketball, I should say. Coming in 9-5. I know they won Burlington a couple of years ago, but I don't think they came out the gate hot. I think that's a team that got hot later on, and that's usually been how the Grizzlies have been.
Yeah.
Come out the gate kind of slow, steady. Then once Burlington hits, they pick it up.
Yeah.
This team's a little bit different, though.
They really are, and even those losses, most every one of them was a great ball game. Tuesday night, we lose in overtime. And so, you know, 9-5 is nice, but all those 5 losses were tight, well-competed ball games, and a lot of those 9 wins were close, tight. It's been a real balanced season. It's been a lot of fun. It's exhausting and stressful, kind of, because you know how basketball gets. But man, what a fun group of guys to watch play down here. These Grizzlies.
Yeah, I'm going through the box scores of some of these games they've been in. We're talking about last time I was here, they hit a game winner just to knock off Chanute.
That's right.
I mean, this is a team that has been in several one-score ball games. So we're talking about that Chanute game. Iowa is a one-score game. Frontenac opening night was a one-score game. So this is a team that does know how to close games out when it gets close.
They do. They like the pressure. They know how to win. And it's just a carryover from football, you know, and not all of them played football, but this bunch there's just something about having a competitive spirit about you. So that's a big deal.
Yeah, and certainly this is a group that has a lot of experience on the varsity floor. I mean, over the past couple of years, it's been a lot of youth getting lots and lots of heavy minutes for this Grizzly squad, and now that group's finally grown up, finally here, finally at that age where they're playing against guys.
You're right. Yes.
You know, their age, you know, not having to play against these seniors and juniors when they were freshmen or sophomores.
Yep,
Right, we're talking about like Kagan Bates, Barrett Heston, Nolan Nash. Those are just a couple of the names. Carson Lim, those are just a couple of the names that have played minutes and minutes of varsity basketball for years now on this Grizzly squad.
Yeah, they paid their dues, took their lumps, and now they're getting kind of to reap some of that hard work and effort from the last 4 years.
Yeah, as the Grizzlies are now going to exit to their locker room. They're coached by Bradley Argerbright, Davy Brown, and Brian Tucker. The Trojans tonight, they are coached by, let me get my roster out real quick. They're coached by Rod Westcott, Dave Wutke, hopefully I said that wrong, Wutke, we'll get them both, and Dennis Divide. We'll get both pronunciations there as well. See if I can get some stats for you guys too before we let you off the hook. As leading scorer for the Grizzlies is Kagan Bates, comes in averaging 12 a ball game. Then tied for second is Kane Nash and Noah Nash. Not sure if there's a relation there, but
yeah, they're cousins.
So the cousins both. So we got 3 scorers in double digits.
Here's another little bit of trivia for you. Kane Nash is also a cousin to Barrett Heston.
Oh.
So anyway.
So a bit of some familiar blood having success out there on the court.
Correct.
As the clock's winding down now, 3:30 and counting. That was the Eye Care Associates of Parsons halftime show. I'm suspecting at halftime of this contest we might hear from Coach Vollmer, her thoughts on that girls game. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned in. We'll get you some insight from her. But before we take a quick break, I do want to thank our sponsors once again before we continue on with our broadcast. Get my list out. Our sponsors for tonight's ball game: Labette Health, the Bartlett Co-op, Labette Bank, Eye Care Associates of Parsons, Doctors Newland, Gilmore, and Ray, Wood Insurance Center, Labette Community College, Tank Connection, SEK Orthopedics, Doctors Mosier and Meister, Forbes Hoffman Funeral Homes, Clemens Insurance Agency, USD 506, Elm Haven Nursing Home and Woodridge Estates, Carson Wall Funeral Homes, Commercial Bank, The Corner Store, Labette Center for Mental Health Services, Community National Bank, and Idea Tech, as well as, see if I can do it off the top of my head. Actually, I probably shouldn't. Let me pull it up. Brown's Mechanical and Plumbing, and Day and Zimmerman joining that list as well. So the Grizzlies taking a unique approach here, as usually they'll have the 5 starters out there with their warm-ups off. It might be a sign of, unity, like we're all in this together, that sort of thing, as every member of the team has their jerseys off. Or not their jerseys off, their warm-ups off. As some of the Trojans are going to do so now, 1:40 to go. We're going to take a quick 1-minute break and be back with the starting lineups for tonight's ball game.
V93.5 is your home for the best variety of the 80s, 90s, and today. Get your day started with the Anna and Raven Morning Show. You're the judge during couples court. Couples share their disagreement, and then you decide who's right. Think you know pop culture trivia? It could pay off, and you score the cash jackpot when you play Can't Beat Raven. Krause in the house gets you home every weekday afternoon starting at 2. Stream us anytime, anywhere. KFKCRadio.com.
Welcome back in here to Harrison Gymnasium. I'm going to let you guys attempt to listen in on the starting lineups for tonight. Okay, so starting lineups tonight for tonight's contest. You want to take it away for me, Mr. Lee?
Yeah. For Girard, they're starting a 5'11 junior, Perrin Stevens, 5'8 ninth grader, Briggs Buckingham, a 6'2 sophomore, Jackson Smith, a 6'1 junior, Harrison Burke, and a 5'11 junior, Blake Brokaw. The Grizzlies starting 5'10 junior, Kane Nash, 5'8 senior, Kagan Bates, 6'1 junior, Nolan Nash, 6'1 senior, Barrett Heston, and 6'4 junior, Tucker Rush. So, two good lineups there.
Yes, certainly. As this should be a good contest. The other game was within 11 points. I'm not sure how that game went, whether it was close at one point or it was a blowout and just some late points, that sort of thing. But it should be exciting regardless. Looks like number 5 for the Trojans will be jumping, that being Harrison Burke, a 6'1 junior, who'll be going up against Kane Nash, the junior guard, 5'10" for the Grizzlies.
Kane does a nice job. He had to jump against a 6'9 player Tuesday from Winfield.
As the Grizzlies will win this one with Bates collecting it. Setting up in their offense now. Heston's going to set a screen for him. He'll find Nash in the corner. Screen set for Rush. He'll get it on the block. Nash to Nash now. Kane with the shot. His three-pointer confident. Will be off the rim. Pushing it up now for the Trojans. Almost losing it on a pass to Burke. That was Buckingham, the freshman guard. Pushing it with some intensity as Burke's going to enter in here to Stevens. He'll kick it to Brokaw. His three-pointer is going to be off, fought for and collected by the Trojans. Now off the feed there from Stevens. That's going to be a big body, number 4, Jackson Smith, going in through the contact and finishing.
Same kind of story that we talked about with the girls. Our boys are going to have to rebound. We can't ill afford Girard to get multiple attempts at making the basket.
Certainly cannot, as Smith will finish the play there. It's going to wave it off. Might have been a lane violation. So just go down as 2. Picking up that foul was Nolan Nash. Kane will have it here. Rush will have it up top. He'll find Nolan Nash off the screen here. He'll go in hard. Nice layup.
Nice job by Nolan. He's so quick and can jump so high. He's hard to guard, so he does a great job penetrating.
Yeah, good offensive set there. Grizzlies pressing, trying to use their athleticism now. Buckingham will have it. He'll kick it into Stevens, Burke. His layup is good.
Coach Argerbright's upset. He got away with the travel there, but got to move on next play here.
Yeah, certainly is. Argerbright is pretty intense down there on the sideline as Bates is going to have it now. He's going to drive on and find Kane in the corner. He'll kick it out to Heston up top. His three-pointer. It's good. Heston fired that thing with some confidence.
He shot so strong Tuesday night. He's really just oozing with confidence right now. That looks strong there. Well done.
A decent shot there from Heston will fall. We'll see if that confidence continues here as Buckingham will collect it off a loose ball. He's going to go down the baseline. His foot was out, says the official. Grizzly basketball.
Kind of hoping to see a lot of energy out of the Grizzlies because I was just curious because we spent a lot in that overtime on Tuesday, so we'll see what we got left in the tank here.
Certainly as the double screen set here for Nolan Nash. His three-pointer, it's good. I'm going to be honest, he honestly probably could have got an and one there. He's all up in his landing space.
Looks like he kind of, got knocked down just a little bit after his follow-through.
Now, as that's going to give the Grizzlies a 4-point lead now. They lead this one 8-4. 5:50 to go in the first. Buckingham will have it, kicks it to Burke. Over to Stevens. His pass into Smith is going to be tipped out of bounds.
Nolan can close those passes out so quickly. Just jumps to the ball like that. So well done there by Nash.
And the athleticism of the Grizzlies showing up on the defensive side. Rush is going to have a new face in the ball game for the Trojans. That is the center, Ben Colin. He's in the game, I believe, for Brokaw. Layup here by Brokaw, I should say, as he's still in the game. It's going to be fought for. As you heard that shot clock go off. It was an offensive rebound, though, so it would reset.
Yeah, and then they got called for a foul there, so nice hustle by Barrett, keeping the ball alive.
It's going to go on Brokeb. As exiting the game for the Churches was Burke. Nash will have it now. Offense being run here. Rush will have it up top. He's going to square up for a three here. His three-pointer a bit long, as Arber's going to send someone in for him, as I don't think he liked the selection there. As Bates is going to have it, or guarding Buckingham, his three-pointer is going to be an air ball off to the right. It's going to hit off a Grizzly, though. I think that was Nash trying to collect it off the bounce.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. And that's not Tucker's forte, those three-pointers, but he's hit a few this year. But, yeah, Coach Argerbright just wanted to have a visit with him.
Colton Wiles, the man that's going to enter the game for the Grizzlies. As he had a pretty strong game the last time I was here against the Blue Comets. As Colin's going to get position on Heston on the drive and finish strong. Here as Nash is going to bring the ball up now. Kane will have it up top, kicks it to Weil. He'll find Heston coming off the screen. He'll drive on Colin. He's going to go up, settle for a mid-range jumper. It's going to be short. It's not strong enough there with the shot to get it any higher than he could. As now Stevens will have it. Kicks it over to Smith, over to Colin now in the corner. Buckingham will collect it over to Brokeb. Stevens is going to drive. Decent move here. He's going to get into the body of Weil and draw fouls. I feel like I'm kind of rapid fire with these names right now. I'm going to get them down pretty quickly, and hopefully this will go smoother for those of you listening. As so far the game's kind of slowed down just a hair scoring-wise. Came out the gate.
Yes, kind of like most games start, just a frenzy. It then settles into kind of a competition with offense and defense type thing. So
yeah, hooks early and often. Now we're into that jab. As a new face into the ball game for the Church is going to take a shot here. That's 33, Adrian Newton. An attempted pass down the court by Nash going to be intercepted by Smith and tipped in by Newton. It's going to finish the job, though. As a timeout now by the Grizzlies. It's going to be a 30-second. As you can hear that emphatic stomping of the foot there, as he is not happy, that being Coach Argerbright.
Yeah, he hates, of course, throwing the ball away, and just right when it looked like we had a little momentum, Girard gets a stolen pass and scores, and it just flips the script just like that.
Yeah, as this Grizzly team, I mean, you see it. I mean, this is a team that could run away with the game. They just have some of those mental errors or mistakes that keeps other teams into the game.
Yeah, I think occasionally they like to play so fast, and they can, but with that comes oftentimes gutsy passes and, just maybe playing too fast.
All right, it's like you have your foot on the gas pedal down the icy slope.
Yes, exactly.
As Bates will have it now. He's going to drive hard on Colin. Pump fake spin, finds a cutting Nolan, and Weil will get it somehow, and now it'll be the Bates out in the wing. Rebound strong by Heston. His shot's going to go in. Good athletic play there by Barrett Heston.
How nice was that? Rebound and then went right back up with a soft 4-footer.
Okay, play there for him as Colin's now going to get it. Fast ball movement there by the Trojans, going to lead to a nice bucket by Newton.
It sure was. That was a nice job there by Girard.
As Bates will drive now, Heston's going to have it on the wing. He's going to fire one confidently, fading away, and it's going to be a short as a result. Now Bates will have it. He's driving on Colin, has position, goes opposite hand with his right on the left side. It's not going to fall. Smith pushing the ball for the Trojans up the left side. Colin will have it, kicks it over to a new face into the game, that being Briar Schultz. Schultz will give it to Smith. A good cut there by Stevens as he caught Kane Nash sweeping and sneaks in behind him.
Yeah, Girard just being steady and doing all the right things and back doors and cuts and nothing super flashy.
Good ball game so far. Trojans lead this one 12-10. 2 to go in the first. Good cross by Bates is going to draw a foul. I think this one will go on Colin. They also had a choice there. Schultz coming in late.
Kagan always does a nice job of penetrating against any and everybody, and oftentimes gets the shot off, draws a ton of fouls, or makes some amazing passes.
As he's just a savvy player. Talked about him last time. He's almost like a honey badger out there, the way he plays. So aggressive. Like you said, he does have the wit to be able to, find an open man underneath and make the right decision. As Carson Lamb's going to enter the game for the Grizzlies, as well as Camden Good. Rush will find his way into the game as well once again. So both free throws good from Bates, ties this thing up at 12. About 2 minutes to go. Intercepted pass by Bates. Grizzlies in transition now. Bates has it on the left side. Newton on him. He's going to slow things down. Probably good decision. Finds a cutting Heston. He's going to go up strong on the right side. It'll go. Heston coming out strong early. Nice cut there. Good find by Bates.
Yeah, it was a good job by Kagan slowing down and pulling that out.
Smith will have it now, kissing Schultz up top. Stevens will have it on the right side. He's going to hit it. Cutting Schultz. Schultz is going to try to force one up. Rebound by Smith. As it appears to be that Trojans just kind of a little bit too big for some of our smaller guards to quite get enough of their body in front of to prevent that. That's what I'm going to say right now. Okay, we'll see if that continues to be a theme throughout tonight.
Like we talked, Girard seldom beats themselves. They're normally in position to rebound. They just do things right. So they might die a slow death, but we're probably not just going to run off with this game. We'll just have to kind of hopefully get some surges here and try to stretch this down the road.
Certainly stay with them and hope you get a run or two. As now Smith's second shot will go in. Brokeb is going to come in for him, or Brokob. Try my best, I promise. It's probably like Brocco. I don't know. I'm sure I'll get a text soon about the pronunciation. But Bates will have it up for the Grizzlies. Kicks it to Heston on the left side. He's set it down here. He's going to drive to the right side. He's going to collect it, find a Camden Good cut. Good move by him. His layup just rolls out. Unfortunate there.
It was a nice move there by Camden. He gave us some great minutes Tuesday night.
As Colin's going to have it up top, finds Schultz. Gives it to Brokeb, now back up to Colin. Buckingham back in the game. We'll give it to Burke. Now gives it to Colin on the right side. Brokeb will have it, gives it to Burke in the middle. Try to fit it into cutting Colin. Intercepted by Bates. He's just going to chuck that thing down before he gets pushed out of bounds. Or they say he was out of bounds. As Nolan Nash is going to come back into the game, as well as Zane Garton's going to enter the game as well.
Zane's also given us some really good minutes. He's tall, he can dunk it. He's a great three-point shooter. He's a good player.
Mr. Luke, you're telling me we have a chance to see a slam dunk tonight?
That's what I'm telling you.
As that's a face I did not see last time we were here. As Buckingham's going to try to drive, almost gets it ripped away. Fighting for it is Carson Lamb up top. Burke will have it for the Trojans as they kind of reset. Brokeb will have it inside now, working against Camden Good, and he's just going to body himself down to the bottom of the block and get it in.
Yeah, Brokop's a big fella, and he just kind of pushed and grunted like you said and just kind of won that battle.
Yeah, just a really gritty basket there for the Trojans. As Nash will have it up top for the Grizzlies, that being Nolan. Good screen here by Rush. As now he's going to find Garton in the low corner. Shot here by Nash. Time running down. Fight for it as the Trojans will have it. That's Buckingham. So he thought about chucking it down the court, but that's going to do it for the first quarter. At the end of the first, the Trojans lead this one 15-14. We'll be back in just a minute for the start of the second quarter.
Life is about movement, and the human body is like any high-performance machine. When miles add up, parts wear down, and that's when pain begins, and here's where it ends. At Labette Health, our nationally recognized orthopedic and sports medicine surgeons use advanced techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for miles to come. Feel like new again at Labette Health in Parsons, Kansas. For more information, go to labettehealth.com.
Welcome back in, folks, here to Harrison Gymnasium as we're bringing you the start of the second quarter. Currently, the Trojans lead this one 15-14. Coming out of the gate, it's going to be the Trojans' ball. Grizzlies going to trap Smith up top, or try to anyways, as tip pass by Good. It's going to make Brocob inbound it from the side. Buckingham will have it. Freshman guard kick it to Stevens. So they're going to trap him up top. As it looks like the Grizzlies are in some kind of mat zone. Or zone, I should say, as looks like they're in a 2-3 trapping. As Buckingham's going to get a good look at a three here on the right side, won't fall. No one's going to have it now. He's pushing the ball with some tempo. He's going to fit it into Zane Garten down in the low corner. Now as Lamb's going to collect it, a good drive there and finish.
Nice job there by Carson Lamb. Yeah, penetrated and a nice high kiss off the backboard. That's a big basket.
As Buckingham's going to have it. As almost losing it was Stevens. Garten's at the top of the zone. Now we're going to find Smith over on the right corner. Rebound by the Grizzlies as the shot was long. Lamb has it in transition. He's going to slow down a bit, bring it back out.
Seems like so far that matchup zone's been effective. Girard's missed a couple of shots, and Grizzlies got the first rebound. We'll see.
So Rush will have it now up high. Garten now on the left wing. He's going to find Lamb. Up top now Nash will have it. So think about going. He's going to drive, crossover, kick it to Good. He's going to get into the middle. He's going to spin, pivot. He's going to lose the ball, but it's going to go off the hands of Smith, staying with the Grizzlies.
See here, we got 2 seconds left on the shot clock, so we're going to have to be fairly creative with this.
As the Grizzlies will lose the ball there, Rush couldn't corral it. The Trojans will have it. Brokeb's going to have it in transition. Wide open Buckingham. His shot, lefty jumper is going to be off. Stevens is going to get past Good for this rebound. But it's going to call this foul on the floor. That's going to go on Good. Stevens will have it up top for the Trojans. Brocob will collect it, give it to Smith. Brocob will have his little fire. Seems pretty confident in that jumper. Shot one pretty early in the game as well.
Looks like we've got an over-the-back foul on Girard, so see if the Grizzlies can't string together a good offensive possession here. Get some points rolling.
That'll be the first one on Stevens. Bringing it up for the Grizzlies is Nash. New face in the ball game for the Grizzlies. He'll find a cutting Good. Shot here from Garten in the corner is good. Good looking jumper from Zane Garten.
Always like it when the kids shoot right in front of us. We can kind of track that ball. It looked good when it left his hand.
As the new face in the ball game for the Grizzlies was Weatherall. Getting Hayden Weatherall. Getting some minutes here. As Good is going to guard Brokeb's going to insert it into Smith, who's working against Nash. He'll has a nice post move there. Will hit him with a baby hook. That's going to get the Trojans two. Grizzlies up in this one, 19-17.
Yeah, it's a nice move there by Smith. Pretty good defense, really. Just made a nice little kind of a hook shot there and got the bucket. So, yeah, Girard doing what they do, you know, hanging around, playing pretty disciplined, not getting shook up. Again, Labette County just stays solid. Should take care of business, I feel like, tonight.
Yeah, certainly as Grizzlies they haven't been striving by anything Girard's thrown at them defensively. I'll say it that way. Girard really hasn't come out and tried to do anything, throw a press at them or nothing. It's just been bland man-to-man defense. I hate to call it bland because I love man-to-man, but maybe you trap off the screen or something, right? Throw something at him. Steal some momentum back if you can force a turnover that way. As Nash is going to have it, bringing the ball up the court. It's good. We'll have it now. He's guarded by Buckingham. Weatherall's going to collect it up top, guarded by Brocobb. Garton's going to have it. He's going to think about it. He's going to drive down the left side. He's going to draw a foul. He's had these new faces for the Grizzlies getting some run here tonight. Garton, you said, has come on strong lately. Now we're seeing Weatherall as some new faces into the game, or some familiar faces into the game. Weil, Kane, Bates, and Heston back in.
Yeah, Argabright showing some confidence in all sorts of young men, so super effective. That's really healthy for our team to be able to rotate that deep.
Definitely good for the confidence of these young guys being able to get into the game, get some experience under their belts, as Buckingham's going to have it now. As he'll kick it to Brocobb on the right side, guarded by Heston. Kicks it to Stevens. He's going to insert it into Colwyn. Bates almost had a chance at one, unable to get it. Brocobb's going to have it. Nice little mid-range jumper is going to fall for him.
Yeah, he's a nice little ball player. I mean, he's a better player than I expected. Sometimes you try to kind of look at an athlete and guess what their attributes will be. He's a nice player with a good touch.
Yeah, some people call that the worst shot in basketball, but when you're Brocobb, that seems to be a good shot. Yeah. As a good take here by Kane Nash is going to answer that shot for Brocobb with his own 2. Keeps the lead for the Grizzlies at 2.
See if the Grizzlies can get a stop here and maybe get one of our traditional runs going. We kind of live and die with 6 or 8 point runs. We need one of those.
As Buckingham's going to have, he's going to find Brocobb in the corner and kick it back out. He'll now whip it over to Stevens. Hits it right back, says, hey, take this shot. Buckingham will do so, and he'll hit it.
Yeah, boy, he just took that in stride. It just always seems like an athlete shoots better when they don't look at a shot or think about it. He popped it.
Just catch and shoot, catch and shoot. And Buckingham did so, as Heston will have it now. Finds Bates in the corner, Nash up top now, guarded by Smith. Other Nash now. He'll drive. Good take here. His left-hand leg too strong. Rebound Weil. His putback is good.
Nice job by Colton Weil. He's always in the right place.
Takes advantage of the lapse of boxing out by the Trojans there for the putback. With the ball now is Stevens. He'll find Colwyn in the short corner. Buckingham, another three-pointer. He's feeling a little bit. Rebound Colwyn. He got it over the head of Heston. Cutting Smith will have it now. His layup's off to the right. Rebound Stevens over the head of Bates. He's going to draw a foul.
Yeah, I can't give him 3 shots, fellas. I mean, I know we're trying, but we got out hustled or out positioned. Something happened there for them to get 3 opportunities.
Yes, this is going to give the Trojans a chance to take the lead. We'll see what happens here with Stevens' first shot. That's going to miss. So while they're making some subs, we'll see Newton, Schultz, and Burke make their way back into the game. I'm going to try to thank some of our sponsors really quickly. That being Labette Health, Bartlett Co-op, Labette Bank, Eye Care Associates of Parsons, Dr. Newland, Gilmore, and Ray. I'll stop there. I'll continue on later. Nash will have it now. Kicks it to Bates. He's going with some pressure here. Good puff fake by Weil. He's going to get inside. He's going to find it open. Nash flaps the defense. Kicks out for a 3 just off. Good offensive possession by the Grizzlies there.
Yeah, some good ball movement. Got a good look at it. I'll take it.
Coming back the other way. Burke will have it. He'll kick it to Smith. Moves it to Stevens. We'll find Burke on the free throw line there. He'll just turn and shoot it. It'll be off. Rebound Nash. He's pushing with some tempo. Has Weil if he wants him. will now give it to him. He's got a lane to the basket. Will kick it to Bates now. He's driving hard to the baseline. Finds a cutting Nolan Nash. Good cut, good finish.
Yeah, Nolan set that up, and Kagan saw him coming, so yeah, well played there.
Good take now as Schultz will have it. Stevens will end up with it, kicks it over to Burke in the corner. Running a set here. They'll find Newton on the other side. He's hit a couple shots. He'll hit another one. Got some good minutes from him tonight as he'll hit that three.
Yeah, leave him wide open, man. They're going to can that.
As Kane will have it now, his own three-pointer. Will he answer back? Rattles in and out.
I'll just stay with it. He'll hit 2 or 3 in a row here sooner or later.
As Burke has it, he'll move it over to Smith. Kicks it into Stevens on the right side. Burke will cut through. Schultz will collect it. Now Newton in the corner. Girard going 4 out, 1 in. Grizzlies back in man, it appears. So that pass almost got away from Schultz. Entry pass here to Newton. A cutting Schultz, good cut. His layup not so good. It's now collected by Kane. Has the ball under control. Will give it to Heston on the wing. Back up to Bates now. He's thought about it. Got the defender to close out. He'll take it in, draw a foul, and finish. Wrap that up real quick.
I'm telling you, he always does it. He can Euro step with the best of them and go in there with the trees and somehow get a shot off. It just impresses me every game.
As Bates is going to have the chance here as Cobb, Cohen, and Buckingham are going to come back into the game for the Trojans. Grizzlies leading this one 27-25. 50 seconds to go here in the first half. Shot here is a bit strong. Fought for and recovered by Burke. Schultz will have it now. He's running with some tempo. Guarded by Weil in the corner. Looks, finds Buckingham up top. He's going to feed it into Cohen down low. He'll have it. He'll spin, pivot, go up strong, draw a foul. Good move there by Cohen.
Yeah, he stayed with it, pivoted, and then just kind of went into us. I mean, sometimes that's hard to defend. Even if you just stand your ground, if the shooter kind of shoots into your body, it gets called a block a lot. And so it's just smart to do if you're the guy with the ball.
I will pick up with our sponsors while Cohen missed his first free throw short. Wood Insurance Center, Labette Community College, Tank Connection, SEK Orthopedics, Dr. Mosier and Meister, Forbes Hoffman Funeral Home, Clemens Insurance Agency, USD 506, Elmhaven Nursing Home and Woodridge Estates, Crescent Funeral Homes, Commercial Bank, Corner Store, Labette Center for Mental Health Services, Community National Bank, Idea Tech, Brown's Mechanical and Plumbing, and Dane Zimmerman. As it'll be Grizzlies ball, as I believe he missed that second free throw as well.
Always feels good to finish the half in a good situation, so hopefully we can have something good happen here.
Sorry, Schultz will be up top guarding Bates. They're going to waste time here. Shot clock is off. Lamb will have it up top. We'll find Weil now off the handoff. Looks to be a setup screen here for Heston. He's coming off hard. He'll fire it. His three-pointer. Bit strong, fading away once again. Rebound Buckingham. He's pushing with some tempo here. He'll have a wide open layup. He'll finish it. So good take there by Buckingham off the long miss from Heston.
Yeah.
So that's going to tie things up here at the half as we're now joined by Coach Vollmer. So we'll take just a minute, get her settled in before we come back. Welcome back in here to Harrison Gymnasium. While they're doing their halftime routine, I have Coach Vollmer up here with me. Coach, obviously a tough game. I thought you guys competed very well.
Yeah. The stars aligned for us a little bit. If you don't know much about Girard, two of their best players were out, Boatman and Coster, and we didn't capitalize on that. And I think that's what I'm frustrated with. You know, you get big moments like this in February. They don't come around very often, and you got to take advantage of that. And every point matters, every win matters, every game matters, and it was just – we were so lackadaisical to start the game, you know, and you can't do that against a well-coached program, a great program like Girard, regardless of who's on the floor with them. And that was frustrating. We were having conversations that we had in November and December, again in February, and we just can't do that. And I think they got it together. You know, I had to get a little red-faced and mad a little bit to get them to do it, but we turned it around. We talked about pride. We talked about what this team means and, what do we want this moment to look like for us. And they responded. We cut it to 6. We had moments. We were in the conversation, and that's what we asked our kids to do. So, we went in down 18 and cut it to 6. So we couldn't ask a lot more from our kids other than to start better and obviously play a little better at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, I mean, certainly. Coming out, I think at one point, me and Mr. Leak were up here talking. It was 20-3, and we were 5 minutes into the game, and it wasn't looking too hot. But then coming out that second half, though, I mean, it was a night and day switch for you guys. A lot less turnovers. You guys were able to get more shots up. Some starting to go. And defensively, you were forcing some more turnovers. And we were looking at those common opponents that you guys have had and saying, oh, man, they blew out Chanute. They blew out Parsons. We didn't know what kind of a game we were going to see.
Yeah.
And then you guys came out swinging in that second half, and it turned out to be a pretty good contest.
Yeah, and they did everything we asked. We asked them to be scrappy. We asked them to play better basketball. We asked them to finish. We asked them to have some pride about themselves. And they did everything we asked. And that's all you can do in this moment. And, I said I don't want to say things in this halftime that are going to cause scars and I can't take back. And we certainly didn't do that. At the end of the day, you're talking about kids. And I love them. They love us. They love our program. They want to play with pride. And, when you challenge that, they either back down or they respond. And they did that. And I'm proud of them for that. We didn't pout. We didn't have time to. And we keep having the conversation of, it's not about what I need. It's about what our team needs. And I think we step up and we did that in that moment. And if you're talking about the game of basketball, when we're playing in a game where there's a ton of foul calls and I'm subbing a lot and there's no rhythm, that's tough to do. And, my kids responded against a really tough Girard team, in a 3-game week, that's in the back of their minds. And I'm proud of the response. I know we can play better. They know they can play better, and we're going to go play better tomorrow night.
Yeah, certainly, and we wish you guys the best of luck. Certainly, I thank you for coming up and taking your time. I don't want to take up too much of your time.
Oh, you're good. You're absolutely good. We appreciate you being here. Yeah, we got another quick turnaround. We're going to see you guys tomorrow. We got another great ranked team in Independence. They're ranked 2nd in the state right now, sitting in 4A East, and I think it's a doable game. We're going to go give it our best shot. It's always spicy at Independence, and we're going to play hard. We're going to do our jobs, and hopefully we come out with a win.
Yeah, certainly. Once again, hopefully you guys manage to carry that momentum of that second half into tomorrow and pick up a win there. So.
Absolutely. Awesome. Well, thank you. Go Grizzlies, and we'll see you tomorrow. All right. Thank you.
Okay, and that's going to do it here for the Eye Care Associates of Parsons halftime show. We have about 4:30 left on the clock. We're going to take just a 3-minute break, and we'll bring you the start of that second half. Welcome back into Harrison Gymnasium. I'm John Kohler, joined by Jack Leak, the second to my right. It is the second, right? Or is it junior?
Yes.
The second? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just checking. I don't want to make sure I got that right.
No, that's good.
And running the camera tonight is Jonathan Dusher, doing an excellent job as always. He's dressed up in a nice yellow tie for walking down
He's
to
a
us
dapper
right
dude,
now.
isn't he?
Yep. Some nice dress shoes on as well. He really is put together. As we'll get off his case now as we're about to start the second half. What are some things you noticed in that first half that you think the Grizzlies can build off here in the second?
Yeah, gosh, I don't know if I saw one or two things that I noticed that were a major problem. We had a few bad giveaways, I felt like, just throwing the ball away, maybe trying to move it too quickly. There for a while, Girard was penetrating and getting some fairly easy lay-in shots. So, I feel like tonight they're two pretty evenly matched teams. Both teams have shot the ball well at times. And so, yeah, it's a great game here. Maybe the Grizzlies can get a little more transition points this half. I don't know. Maybe that's something we can try to build on, is getting it out and up the floor.
Certainly, that is an area where they seem to thrive in with this athletic backcourt they have. Coming early off, and backdoor cut by Nash, a high pass by Bates. It's going to be corralled by Nash, lost by the other Nash up top off the pass. As a good steal here by Bates on Buckingham. Oh, as he tried to fit it in on Kane's back shoulder running up the court.
Yeah.
Fast-paced action here. It's going to be tipped out of bounds by Brokab.
What we just talked about is trying to push the ball up, but not to the point of such a risky pass that you potentially give it away.
Inbounds play here. Hessen will have it in the corner, walk it back up to Bates up top. So get set up into their set here. So going to find a Hessen off in the post. Fade away here. Bit strong.
Barrett's pretty good at that. That's a hard shot. Just that jump fade away.
Certainly did not look easy for him there, as it did not go. As now Smith is going to have it. Good cut by Buckingham. Pass got tipped though. Fight for it on the ground. Bates will have it with Buckingham. They're going to help him up. It's going to stay with Girard due to the possession arrow.
Girard continues to do a nice job of moving the ball around and then trying to catch a cutter for an easy lay-in. So get some good looks.
Yes, Grizzlies fortunate some of these are not going. Smith will have it, try to spin back. Good looking hook here. Coming back around. Heston's going to have it falling down. They're going to say, okay, so let me try to recapture that. Heston got the rebound, fell down, gave it to Nolan on the baseline. His feet were out of bounds. Girard of basketball.
Exactly. Well done.
Yeah, sometimes you got to let the brain process.
Yes.
It's not as fast as it used to be here, as Buckingham's going to have it. Floater here, off. Short, didn't hit anything, as Smith almost picked up a cheap foul there. As Buckingham's going to collect it right back out of bounds, though. Good interception there, as Nolan tried to fire one up to Kagan.
Again, that's just something we want to certainly limit that. It was another very close turnover.
As Bates will have it, take a nice mid-range jumper here. Once again, they say that's the worst shot of basketball.
Yeah, it's a hard distance.
It really is. I mean, and I think it's like the point per shot, something like that.
Is that right?
It's some percentage or whatever.
I believe
with the new
it.
Data or whatever.
A lot of guys would rather shoot a deep three than one of those awkward mid-range shots. It's just,
it's like a layup or three are the two most
efficient
shots. Now as Stevens will come into the game now. We'll have it, kick it up to Brokeb, who will give it to Smith. Smith will give it to Buckingham on the right side. Cohen has it up top of the key. Screen set now, a bit of a pick and roll action. Stevens will have it, fire it to Brokeb in the corner. So Stevens now pinned. Brokeb working against Bates. Shot here is off. Rebound Heston. Pushing the ball up now. Kicking up to Kagan. Cutting Heston now. He's going up strong. He'll finish one, too. Good finish there by Heston.
Sure was. Nice transition point. Almost drew a foul. I couldn't tell. Maybe the Girard play got out of the way, but we'll take that.
As Brokab will have it, he'll kick it to Stevens. It's going to be a foul called now on rush, I believe. That'll be his first. Not a whole lot of fouls called in this contest compared to the girls one we've seen earlier.
Much cleaner.
As Kane is guarding Buckingham on the right side. Hounding the passing lanes are the Grizzlies. Buckingham's going to drive now, get a nice look at a left-hand lay and finish.
What a nice freshman. Man, he stayed with it, got downhill. I didn't think he had enough angle to make that.
As the cutting Bates here is going to have it, and he'll go up strong. He'll draw a foul as well. So he'll make his way back to the charity stripe.
Yeah, that's a typical Kagan Bates, man. Just goes right at him like we've talked about so many times already.
So wait in anticipation for his first shot. It's good.
Kagan's been awfully strong this year at the free throw line, and it seems like the deeper in the game and the higher the stakes, the better he shoots. It's a great leader.
Gives the Grizzlies the lead with that one. They lead 30-29. 31-29. Let me correct myself as he made the second.
Grizzlies still kind of looking for that opportunity to string together 2 or 3 possessions. See if we can't get a stop and a score here.
All right. Wild Garden Stevens, good backdoor cut once again by Buckingham. He's going to lose the ball, though. Unable to corral it as Bates was pounding him from behind.
Yeah, again, Girard just doing some old-fashioned basketball plays, you know. Fake the pass, go back door.
Bates will have it. Nash coming off a handoff. Have it up top to Weil now, guarded by Stevens. He'll drive left hard. Tries to fit one into cutting Heston on the back door. Will be intercepted by Stevens. Stevens will have it now, working against Weil. Spins, give it to Colin. Kicks it to Smith. Now to Buckingham on the left corner. Cobb has it up top to Stevens now. In the corner, Smith coming off the screen. Back out to Stevens now, cutting. Colin's going to receive it in the post. Kicks it out to Buckingham in the corner for his three. Bouncing around and off. Rebound, Colin. He'll go up against Heston and pick up a foul. Now it'll be interesting to see who this goes on. I don't know if it's going to go on a Rush or Heston here. It's going to go on Heston. They're going to say he got him on the hand.
It's his first. Pesky Trojans, you know, getting good position and getting rebounds and getting some putback shots. So right now at this point, this looks like a ball game that's going to go to the wire. We'll see.
Certainly has the makings of one, as both teams, this is like a heavyweight contest. Just
and again,
back and forth.
Yes, this is kind of the year our boys have faced. There's just no bad teams out there, and not a bunch that just dominate everybody, so balanced.
Any given day with this squad, as Nash is going to have it up top, that being Kane. Now to Nolan. Gives it back to Kane. He's going to drive hard against Schultz. Good acceleration, I should say, by Nash as he took off.
He's super quick, and well, he jumps for, so you know how quick he can get up too. So it's tremendous.
He got right to the rack and finished. Try to get it into Colin here. They're going to say this one's on the floor, as I believe Rush caught extending with the hands there. That's going to be his second.
Gosh, I hate it when a game can't get into a flow. It feels like every 45 seconds or so the whistles are blowing. They're probably good calls. It just really messes up a game going.
Certainly does. As Grizzlies seem to be it just felt like they're about to enter kind of that state here, as Stevens is going to have it up top. Newton into the ball game now. He's had a nice night so far. Schultz will kick it now to Burke. He'll drive in, finds Cohen out to Newton. His three-pointer. Yeah, they're going to say it's a 2. His foot was on the line. All right, wait, it missed. All right, wait, that was the worst shot in basketball. The one right there on the line.
Yeah. And again.
Oh, and they got the ball stuck.
Yeah, I don't know what laws of physics, how in the world that happens. I mean, I know how it happens, but it always kind of amazes me.
As Bates will bring the ball up for the Grizzlies. Gives it to Kane. Now he drives hard. Finds Nolan. He's going down the baseline. He'll be fouled on the floor.
I stepped out of bounds, or was it a foul?
You say it's a foul. Oh, no. You're right.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, Nolan can't believe it. He thought I don't know. He didn't think that's what they called. I know that.
Yep. They're say he got caught out of bounds there. Stevens going to wave off Newton, come down to the right side. Garton into the game for the Grizzlies. Newton will have it, finds Colin down low. Hit out of bounds by Heston. Heston put some feisty defense there on the side. Yeah. Doing his best to not get overpowered by the bigger Colin. Smith the inbounder. Good pass here as Gartner got out of position and Burke just kind of pinned him.
Absolutely. Yeah, it was well played there by Girard. Good pass, too.
As Bates pass into Garton can't be corralled. The Trojans on the run now. Buckingham's going to lose the ball going up. Good defense by the Grizzlies. Nolan pushing it up now. He'll take a mid-range jumper, pull up way too short. Buckingham now pushing it up for the Trojans.
Lots happening here, both ways.
As Newton's going to try to get position on Kane, swatted away by him. The Trojans still have it, though, as Buckingham has it on the left wing. Up top to Smith, now to Burkott. Buckingham will get it face up, dribble, give it to Newton now. As it seems like it's just a mass of bodies over on the left side. Buckingham's going to get loose for a shot. It will miss, as it's now going to be fought for and grabbed by Nolan. Pushing it up is Kane. Heston has it in the corner. He's going to drive in, take a mid-range floater. It's going to be short. Didn't get enough on it.
Really feel like the Grizzlies need to develop a little separation. We do not want Girard hanging around here deep into the fourth.
Maybe it wouldn't hurt to let that shot clock go deeper.
Yeah, we're shooting pretty quick.
Take some time down to get yourself collected a little bit. As Buckingham's going to have it here up top. Pick up his dribble. Cutting Smith will have it now. Backside, there's no one on him. It's a rebound by Kane as there's two open Trojans on the backside. By the way, Bates will have it inside. Finds Heston. He's going to turn face. Hook shot. It's good.
Yeah, good look there by Bates. Nice little shot. Puts the Grizzlies up 2. So timeout, Labette County.
All right, and I believe that is going to be a full timeout. So we'll take a quick break. We'll be back in 1 minute for the rest of this third quarter.
Discover what you've been missing in Parsons, Kansas. Curious Minds Discovery Zone, a children's museum that inspires a love of learning, with hands-on exhibits for all ages to imagine, create, learn, and discover. Kids enjoy looking through microscopes, building on our magnetic ball run wall, creative play in our doctor's office or grocery store, and lots more. Discover, explore, Parsons, Kansas.
Welcome back in here, folks. We have 1:33 to go in the third period. Grizzlies lead this one in a close contest, by the way, 35-33. Grizzlies working hard to keep that lead. Trojans staying right with them. Bringing the ball up is Smith. He'll kick it to Stevens. Showman, a bit of a bunch set over there on the key. Some screens set. Smith will have it in the corner. So he'll kick it back up to Stevens so he can get the look. Colin will have it now, has a lane, no spin, good looking spin move and good finish. Great play there by Colin.
Yeah, not much you can say about that. That was pretty. That's a great basketball move, tie game.
As Bates will have it now, working against Stevens. He's going to try to answer. Good looking, fancy pass by Bates. Leads a good on a cut. So I didn't see, he may have got him on the body is what they're going to call there. It looked like he got hauled ball. Either way, Good's going to go to the line. Let's go on Colin.
Nice baseline back cut and good pass by Bates.
First shot by Good is a bold, and it is good. As we'll see some faces enter the game now. That's Wallen, Rush, and Jet Stig get some play tonight. Second shot by Good. Also another ball is off. So Trojans are pushing it up now as Smith will have it on the left side. Stevens has it up top. We'll pass it over to Buckingham. He'll drive now, working against Stig. Yeah. They're going to call a travel on Buckingham as he didn't. When he jump stopped, it wasn't with two at once. It was 1-2. They're going to call him on that. As Stig now brings the ball up for the Grizzlies. So Lamb's in the ball game as well. He's going to try to fire one into Good cutting. Buckingham in transition. See, those are the calls I'm not too sure about. He was out of control and he just threw something up. But either way, Buckingham's going to go to the line. That one's going to go on Stig. He'll pick up his first.
I feel like the Grizzlies have had a lot of unforced errors, just kind of throwing the ball away or just in bad places.
As they're now going to change this to on the floor. So see them kind of talking about it here as there'll now be an inbound for the Trojans. They're going to try to free up Buckingham here. Won't be able to do so. Cobb's going to have it up top. Kick it to Colin on the left wing. Intercepted by Wallen. He has a chance at a 2-on-1 fast break here. Kicks it into Stig. He'll have the ball underneath. Won't get a look at it. He's just trying to fight to keep it. As wide open Lamb in the corner now. His three-pointer. He's going to hit off the short iron and bounce high in there. As, man, Stig almost had a chance at a lip. It was just a low pass. Couldn't quite corral it.
Yeah. Nice job there by Hayden Weatherall jumping that pass, getting the steal, and keeping it alive, though. Like to see that.
Yeah, certainly, as he was in the passing lane. Smith's working on the Lamb. He'll get a good look here. Won't go. So, back and forth affair here in Altamont, Kansas tonight. Labette County leads this one 36-35. We'll be back in a minute for the start of the fourth.
Here's a bright idea. Make sure you put your pants on before leaving the house. Sure, it seems simple, but sometimes simple doesn't happen. At IdeaTech, we think it's simple to have real people who live in Kansas helping customers. We understand that not everyone in our industry agrees, but then again, not everyone puts on pants before they leave the house. We think it's important to get the simple things right. Putting our pants on and providing local customer service. Another bright idea from IdeaTech.
Welcome back in here to the start of the fourth quarter. Right now the Grizzlies are winning up by 1 point. Trojans throwing a different defense at them now as Wallen still in the game for the Grizzlies. Will kick it a while up top. Wallen will have it in the corner. They're in a bit of a zone here. Looks to be a short version of a 1-3-1. Either way, they're going to find a cutting Lamb. He'll finish strong. Good look from Good.
Yeah, that's a better shot, just a nice little pass and a cut. That's what we've been waiting on.
As Smith will have it, kicks it to Burke on the right side. Look for a backdoor cutter. That's Stevens. He'll find him as there's going to be a foul called now on the far side there. Stevens will be the shooter.
Thought we were going to get away there, but a little bit of a late whistle, but it might have been the right call.
I was wondering if this near side official was going to call that or not, as there was some contact. That will be the second one on Weil. First one is good. Cut the lead to 2. Grizzlies winning 38-36. 7:20 to go in the fourth.
Still feel like the longer the Trojans hang with us, I just want to get some separation before we get down to a couple of minutes.
Also, as Weil will bring the ball up, we'll fire it to Lamb. Weil will have it again, driving hard to the right. We'll find a rush inside. He's going to post up, use his body, finish the layup. Good move there by the big man.
Yeah, he's so strong. If he gets his hips on you, man, he's coming.
As good defense here by Good. We'll stay with the Trojans on this near side.
Camden continues to play really well.
As we're going to take a timeout now, a quick 1-minute timeout. While we have that time, I am going to thank our sponsors once again for making this broadcast possible. Our sponsors for tonight's ball game: Labette Health, the Bartlett Co-op, Labette Bank, Eye Care Associates of Parsons, Drs. Newen, Gilmore, and Ray, Wood Insurance Center, Labette Community College, Tank Connection, SEK Orthopedics, Dr. Mosher and Meister, Forbes Hoffman Funeral Homes, Clemens Insurance Agency, USD 506, Elmhaven Nursing Home and Woodridge Estates, Carson Wall Funeral Home, the Commercial Bank, the Corner Store, Labette Center for Mental Health Services, Community National Bank, and Idea Tech, as well as 2 new sponsors for tonight: Brown Mechanical and Plumbing and Dane Zimmerman. So coming out of the break here will be Smith inbounding for the Trojans.
Okay, let's see if we can't start here with a good defensive stop.
Smith will have it on this near side. Good screen by Cole, and he'll roll. Smith will decline the invitation of the pass. Will collect his own pass here and shoot a 3. Good looking shot there by Smith. As they're now going to call some kind of a trap here. 1-3-1 is what it appears to be. As Lamb's going to have a wide open 3. No one near him, and he'll hit it.
Yeah, Carson's he's a good shooter, especially like right there, caught and shot. Never thought about it. We've mentioned how important that is.
And not a soul was near him either. Good shot there by Lamb. Shot here for Buckingham to answer. It's good. If that doesn't tell the story of this game, I don't know what else will.
Exactly.
So that's going to make this game 43-42. Quick 30-second timeout by the Trojans. Yes, man, it's been.
I know.
Well, I'm supposed to go teach tomorrow. I don't think I'll have a voice to do it. As this one has been exciting, as a lot of the games have been.
Yes.
For this Grizzly team so far this year.
Yeah, I've got to admit, I thought the whole game the Grizzlies would kind of find our mojo and kind of pull away, 6, 7, 8 points. Girard won't allow it right now. So I got to credit them. They've played a really good game. Both teams have, but Girard surprised me a little bit.
Certainly so, as there's 6 minutes and 7 seconds to go in the game now, as the Grizzlies have a 1-point lead so far. I had to. As there's going to be a turnover now, as the Trojans will have the ball. As we have some subs coming into the game, 4 of them, that being Heston, Bates, Nash and Nash, that being Kane and Nolan.
Yep.
As what does Jack call him out on the court? Does he just say Nash both times, or is it a?
Oh no, he uses first names.
Okay, I was just checking. As Stevens will have it, as he's now picked up by Rush. Schultz into the game for the Trojans, guarded by Heston. As they're going to call 3 in the lane here on Colin. He was working against the smaller Nash, I believe.
That's interesting. Tuesday night we had an officiating crew that did a nice job, but I think they called 5 or 6 3-second violations. You normally don't really even see one very often anymore, but if they look for it enough, it's there.
Certainly so, as a good step back here by Bates is going to be good. I should say crossover behind the back right into his shot.
So here we go, up 4. We have a chance here now. Get a stop here.
Bates showing off his bag there. Put the Grizzlies up 4. We'll see if they can go on that run you've been talking about. As Buckingham's going to try to answer back. He won't. Good rebound by Cole, and he'll be fouled, though, by Rush. I'm going to be honest, that's a tough position, boxing someone out when he's coming around that baseline like that.
It is.
You don't get enough of your hip or body on him. It's just tough. He's going to slither his way in there like Colin did.
Yep. And then when it's kind of an air ball or whatever, it's just an easy grab.
His first one's in. It's going to bounce off and in. Cuts the lead to 3.
Still got to do all the right things here. Get your opponent on your hip, screen out, get the rebound. Don't get lazy.
As he'll make his second as well. Or when I say as well, he'll make his second free throw, similar to the first. Cuts the lead to 2. Nolan will have it now. He'll fake a handoff, work against Smith, spin, go in strong, draw a foul. Good move there by Nash to draw the foul.
Yeah, it was. He went downhill from the get-go. He kind of had his eye on the prize there. So see what Nola can do here from the stripe for us.
So that's going to be the third one on Colin. First shot here is going to bounce around and out. So it's going to keep it within 1 possession for the Trojans, coming back the other way, potentially. Second shot is good. So that's going to make it a 3-point game.
See if this press can do something. It hadn't been super effective tonight, but
Grizzlies in a 1-2-2 press. Will be broken here as Colin quick passes. A wide open Brookhaven. He likes that shot. He'll fire it, and it's good. That's going to tie things up.
Boy, Girard, well-coached team. Boy, they passed the ball to the center to break the press and kept it hopping.
Bates here. Good jump pass there to Rush. Is going to be rejected at the top by Smith. Bates will come back, though. He'll fire. I don't know if he's expecting someone cutting in right there.
I don't know.
Or maybe, honestly, I think he was trying to throw it off the foot of a Trojan defender there. That's going to be my guess. One of the two. We'll leave it up to Chance. Only he knows what was going on, as Stevens going to have it coming the other way.
Yeah, that's just one of those
4:20 to go in the game. Bates is going to have another steal, though. He's going to lose it, though. Runs into the coach here. So they're going to have to levitate him back up on his feet.
I've never seen him in any gear but high, ever. He never coasts.
It's pedal down, whether that slope is slippery or not.
Gosh. And he's so sneaky about it.
For Cavs mid-range jumper, it's good. I don't know how to describe him. He just gets to his spot.
Yes.
He's like Jokic, but like a foot shorter. That's the best way I can put it. Good move here by Bates. He's even shorter, but makes it look better.
How effective is that? You know, talking about old-fashioned, the pump fake. That works so often. Gets him in the air, then you can go up.
Call him Houdini. He's got some magic tricks tonight. As Buckingham has it in the court, gives it to Keb on the wing. Smith is going to drive now, working against Nash. We'll body him up as they're going to call a travel here. So I thought they might have given him a charge.
He tried to sell that, didn't he? I wondered what the whistle, when he blew the whistle, I was kind of curious.
I think there's a case where it would be a block, a charge, or a travel. Trifecta. As Bates will have it up top, working against Smith. He's going to kick it out to Kane here. Working back. Nolan will have it now. Drives in. Good floater. He's going to be blocked from behind, though. That's Colin doing some more dirty work on the defensive end. Keb's going to have it now. Driving hard. Finds Stevens. A nice, beautiful looking floater. Is going to be off. He's fighting for it, though. Nothing pretty about that. Smith in, gives it to Broquette. Wide open Buckingham now. His three-pointer's good, but they're going to call it on the floor. Block. As you're going to hear some boos start to ring out. They're going to say he was set for a charge. It's going to go on Nolan. His third tied game, 49-49, 2:57 to go in the fourth. Bates up in there, he's gonna have another steal, his third one of this quarter. Will go up strong and finish. Clutch play by the senior guard.
Got to hustle back here.
Tempo picking up, you can feel the intensity start to increase in this place.
You can.
Buckingham's gonna fire this one confidently, his three-pointer short. Rebounded by Nolan. Colin picking him up. Not doing a horrible job at it either for the big man. As Nolan's driving now. We'll bring it back out, settle things down. Working against Colin, will have him on his hip. He's going to try to go up on the baseline. Tipped out of bounds by Brocobb.
Colin did a nice job. Nolan's awfully quick, and Colin was kind of did a good job, staying on him there.
Yeah, unhooked the trailers, moving left to right.
Yeah.
That's not happening in the corner now. There's going to be an inbounds play, some sort set up. They'll get back into their normal offense now. Nash is going to have it. They'll give it to Kane on the left side. Collapse defense, three-pointer by Nash is off. Rebound Trojans.
They just got good position that time, got the rebound again. So here we go, under 2 minutes.
Buckingham will have it up top. Moves it to Smith on the left side. Kicks it to Brocobb now.
Girard moving the ball around, looking for back screens and cuts and back doors. Brocobb again. Dude's impressive.
You got into the spot in that hook. That's a hard shot to slap. You get in the middle right there, you get to your spot. It's just muscle memory from there. Very hard to block that shot without fouling. As Rush is going to have it inside. This is a bigger body. He just stood. He didn't even jump. Plucked the rebound, but it got ripped away. Fight for it over there. Now Brocobb has it. Shouldn't say over there on the far side. Buckingham has it here in the short corner. Trapped. Finds Brocobb, though. Stevens will have it. Put his hands on his hips. Says, hey, let's take a second, guys. Let's get into something. 51-51. 55 to go in the fourth. Brocobb has it up top, screen from Colin. Stevens will have it now. Looks for Smith posting up. He's working against Bates. Good finish there. Bigger body, proven to be too much. Not bad defense. As now they're going to call a block here on Stevens. As Bates collected the ball, and Stevens is right there as soon as he turned up.
Yeah. Again, when the whistle blew, it could have been a travel or I wondered what he was going to call. It was just one of those 50-50 calls, kind of. I think it was the right one.
Yeah, certainly as no one's going to be the one to bring the ball up.
It's eerily like Tuesday night right now. 33 seconds, Grizzlies down 2.
Been a hard-fought ball game all night. Another team pulling away. Three-point shot here for Nash. It's straight on. It's going to be long. Rebound Bates. He has it now in the corner. He's trapped. He's bringing it back up. Escaped the trap. Working now against Buckingham, the freshman guard. He's going to find Nash. His three-pointer is good! Bang! That one's going to give the Grizzlies a 1-point lead. As what a shot by Nash. You said it earlier. He may miss some. He's going to keep firing. What a shot.
Yeah, he's got a shooter's mentality. We got 11 seconds here. Girard's been awfully effective. We'll kind of see how this chess match plays out.
As the Grizzlies lead this one now 54-53, 11 and a half seconds to go. Both teams have 2 timeouts. Grizzlies need to be careful, though. They're right on the edge of being in the bonus.
Yeah.
So you can be aggressive, not too aggressive. You don't have a foul to give here. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. So can't have anything loose. Defense has to be tight.
Yeah, I saw that. in some ways difficult for the Grizzlies right now. It's you don't want to foul. Girard is going to go bent for the they're going to do whatever it takes to get to the rim. And you don't want them to have a layup, so you have to defend it. And oftentimes that's a foul, even if you don't foul them because of how it looks. So this can be a tricky 11 seconds here. Maybe we can get a disrupted pass in, or I don't know. Gosh, another night like this on the edge of my seat. It's just crazy.
Years ago, Labette County won a game off the charge in a similar situation like this last second.
Go.
And so, I mean, that's what a team likes to do. And if Girard's going to push it out of control like they might, 4 seconds to go, they burned 7, getting up the court, called a 30-second timeout here. Man, we're going to see what Coach Westcott has to draw up here. You know, this is a situation everybody dreams of. This moment right here.
I feel a little bit like Girard took a little more time than he wanted. 4 seconds is, I mean, it's a moot point now, but I think he probably wanted the timeout with like 7.
Right, exactly. Certainly took them a bit too long to get up over half court.
Yeah, they're going to have to catch it, and they're going to have to make something happen.
All right, and that might be putting the hands in either Smith or Buckingham. Buckingham's had a nice night. He's shifty enough.
Yeah.
He might be able to find something. Tolan as well. They might draw something back door.
Yeah.
Throw him up something. And you have the ball here on the side, so, I mean, that gives you a lot of versatility with what you want to do.
It does. See what Argabright shows. He might show something and then call timeout before the ball gets thrown in, or vice versa. Don't know.
Charges will come out.
Guess we're not going to guard the guy throwing the ball in. I like to do that.
Smaller guards down on the bottom of the block.
Okay.
Bigger guys up top, and I think he was just trying to see what look they were going to give him. So now they're going to talk about it. And that might be them putting their guards up top with those big guys just to start out. So there's probably going to be some sort of screen set for the small guys.
Yeah.
Just make that switch a little bit easier.
Could be, yep.
As we wait patiently, or impatiently I should say. It's been a back and forth contest all night. This is round 12.
Yeah.
Bell's about to ring.
Yeah. Rocky 4. It's been like this almost every game, to a degree.
See if this experience comes back to help the Grizzlies. Garten into the game now for the Grizzlies. Rush out, going for a more quicker and athletic group is Argabright. Looking now, he's got to get the ball out. Intercepted by Nash. As they're going to call a quick foul as for Cobb. Swipe down hard. That's not going to send them to the line yet. Grizzlies have to do a good job here of inbounding the ball.
I thought Argabright might run all 5 players. He likes that inbounds play where all 5 players stand out of bounds.
Certainly as they're going to come into the game now, as they're going to do something like that now, as no Trojan was back deep. All 4 guys ran deep. Heston was a recipient. He'll be fouled.
Basketball's crazy. We still have to get the ball inbounds and not accidentally foul them some weird way, you know. It's just, you know, if they set up a charge that's away, I don't know.
And that's going to do it here as Bates is going to collect the ball, throw it in the air, and that's going to wrap up what's been a great night for basketball for the Grizzlies. What a game.
Wow, I'll tell you. I tip my cap to Girard. They've improved. I feel like we're the more athletic team, but they played a cleaner game, a little better ball movement, gave themselves some good shots and made some good shots. So that's 2 good ball games I've watched in the last 2 days.
Man, you can just feel the kind of the pressure just release, the exhale of all the fans here tonight. What a ball game. Not much more you could say. That there wasn't any big runs.
No.
Nothing like that. It was You score, we score. You score, we score. All night long. And in the end, the Grizzlies made just enough plays to come out on top.
I don't think either team was ever up more than 3. I don't remember us being up 5 ever, 4, 5, 6, maybe 4, maybe. Anyway, yeah, very balanced game back and forth like that.
So we should see Coach Argerbright up here shortly. We're going to take a 3-minute timeout and come back with the Bowen post-game show. Welcome into the Bowen post-game show. I'm John Clore, joined by Jack Bleak II. Cameraman tonight was Jonathan Dusher. So, Grizzlies escape Harrison Gymnasium tonight with, I should say scrapped their way to a 54-53 win tonight over the Girard Trojans. This game was back and forth the whole way through, both teams not letting up. No big runs from either side. There's a good overall basketball game we watched tonight.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Two, solid teams, two well-coached teams. Kind of different styles, I felt like. I feel like the Grizzlies are more the active, super pressure, try to go, and Girard a little more, I don't know, like to run their offense and score that way and do a nice job of it. Keep the ball moving, do a lot of nice back cuts and stuff. So, but a neat matchup nonetheless. It's a fun game. I mean, I'm sure it hurts for Girard to lose. They're probably feeling like they had a chance, of course, to win that game too. So, but we won, and that makes it fun.
Yeah, definitely. And looking forward just a little bit tomorrow. We have a familiar foe once again.
Yes.
We'll be facing the Independence Bulldogs.
Yeah, game 3 for the week, and yeah, Indy and us. That's always a fight, a battle. So on the road to Independence tomorrow. We owe them one. They've beat us the last couple times we played them. We played them twice already this year.
Yeah, and this Labette County team wants, of course, they're coming in. Already played on Tuesday, overtime game. As you said, hard fought against Winfield. Tonight, just a draining game overall because, you could never, let up. You had to keep the pedal down all the way through.
As part of my fan club coming up and giving me a high five. What can
certainly,
I say?
I'm sure we'll see a line for your autographs here soon. There wasn't a game where you could let up. You were invested all the way through. Second game this week. Tomorrow, it's going to be an atmosphere, right? That's a big rivalry now. At least I believe it is because, they're coached by Coach Smith, obviously. Longtime beloved head coach of the Grizzlies basketball team.
Yes.
It's now over there coaching. So that's always going to create some animosity. Not I want to say animosity, but kind of like, I want to beat you. That's sort of that competitiveness, right?
Yeah, and I think a big piece to this, too, is some of the players. They've got some nice competitive players, too, and it's kind of become that as well. So I see Coach Argerbright coming up, and I know he's anxious to kind of share his thoughts here.
Yeah, certainly. And we're going to hear from him in just a second. Before we do so, I am just going to take a quick second to thank our sponsors for tonight's broadcast. So once again, we couldn't do this without these sponsors. They are Labette Health, Bartlett Co-op, Labette Bank, Eye Care Associates of Parsons, Doctors Newen, Gilmore, and Ray, Wood Insurance Center, Labette Community College, Tank Connection, SEK Orthopedics, Dr. Mosier and Meister, Forbes Hoffman Funeral Homes, Clemens Insurance Agency, USD 506, Elmhaven Nursing Home, Woodridge Estates, Carson Wall Funeral Homes, Commercial Bank, Corner Store, Vet Center for Mental Health Services, Community National Bank, Idea Tech, Brown Mechanical and Plumbing, and Dane Zimmerman. So I am now joined by Bradley Argerbright, head coach of the Grizzlies. Coach, hard-fought game all the way through.
Yeah.
It felt like it was just a heavyweight fight. Both teams just throwing haymakers left and right, and eventually you guys managed to come out on top.
Yeah, just getting everybody's best shot right now. It doesn't, especially when we play here. We get everybody's best shot. Just an electric place to play always. So, big-time players just rise up in this building, and ours included. So, I was proud of our boys for fighting tonight. I really thought, we had a tough game on Tuesday. Not that we didn't play, hard or well or anything like that. Just didn't come out on top. So, to have a 3-game week and to go get this one's a big one, and now we turn our focus to a big SEK matchup tomorrow.
Yeah, and we're talking about that as well. It's a big week, 3-game week, of course, and you got a big game tomorrow against Independence at Independence. Now, I do want to touch on something I've seen pregame. Obviously, I haven't been to a lot of games. I think the last one I was here was for Chanute, but everyone came out. There was no warm-up jerseys. We've seen some new faces in the game tonight, at least for me, Zane Garton.
Yeah.
I've heard from Mr. Oak, he's been playing well. We've seen Wallen as well. So I believe, or Weathersall.
Yeah.
Weathersall, I'm sorry.
Hayden, yep.
Trying my best, but overall, how's the program? Because, we're seeing that. Is it just like this? I guess I'm trying to think of how to put this. How close is this group you have you're coaching right now?
Yeah, it's a great group. It's kind of translated from football too and our other sports. We had a great track year last year. Just a great group of guys right now that just like to compete. Like you said, we kind of started doing that last year where, I don't know if I got tired of the warm-up tops, but, I just told them everyone's got to be ready. I don't want to see a warm-up top come off, get your jersey tucked in, and when it's time to go, it's time to go. There's nothing to, wait around for. You're going to sprint to the scorer's table, and you're going to get in the game. So, we just got a deep group too. We're playing 12 12 guys a night. Cooper Leonard wasn't here again. He's played a lot of minutes for us too. Hope he gets to feeling better when we have him tomorrow. But we got a lot of guys, and I told our guys I was really happy with our bench in that third quarter. We went from about 1 minute in the third, about 5 minutes in the third, playing that second group, and they held their own. They did a really nice job, and that just gives our guys at the end 5 minutes to go as hard as they can. So our guys knew, okay, hey, keep going, bench, keep going, encouraging those guys, and that they know that the better they do, the more rest they get, and they can go even harder when they get in there. So just doing a really nice job.
Yeah, and another close game once again.
Oh yeah, we have a lot of those. I don't know, we've had a game in the last 10 that has been, within out of 5 points, to be honest with you. Every game's came down to the end, but that's just going to help us. That's going to help us down the road here, because we're going to get in a tight game at Sub-State. We're going to get a tight game if you go to the state tournament. It's going to be who executes at the end, and we've got to just keep executing when it's time to execute.
Yeah, and you guys certainly have a good shot. Obviously, off to one of your best starts of your tenure here.
Yeah.
10-6, I believe.
Yep.
That's what you guys have advanced to. So, I mean, you're competitive with everybody. Obviously, it's a very fun game to watch tonight. I just want to thank you for taking the time to come up here and share your insights on tonight's game. I don't want to take up too much of your time.
Yeah,
Obviously,
no,
three-game week.
I want to highlight Kagan Bates. I thought he played a really nice game tonight. Really been challenging Kagan to score some more. And tonight he has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, right around 15 points. And hit some big buckets there. Had 7 in the fourth. That's a big quarter for him.
And he had 3 or 4 steals as
yeah,
well. I mean,
yeah, big plays. Yeah, and really seeing the floor well right now. So I thought he played a really great game. But we've just got to keep getting better. We got to go get some rest tonight, and then tomorrow we're going to go give our best shot. It's first place on the line. We're both 4-2 in the league, sitting first. We're starting the second round of our league, and we've got to go get one on the road. So thanks for all the support. Really appreciate all the support tonight too, from the Shrine Bowl presentation from our crowd. It was a special moment for Michael and myself. But can't do that with all these people in the building. That's from all those people that have done so many things. So thank you to all those people. Thanks for your support, and we're going to go get after it tomorrow. Go Grizzlies.
Thank you, Coach. So that's going to do it here for the Bowen post-game show. We'll see you tomorrow evening in Independence, starting at roughly, we'll say 5:55. I think that's about when Jack likes to go on, 5 minutes before tip-off, with the girls taking on the Lady Bulldogs over in Independence. Once again, I'm John Clore. I was joined by Jack Luke II. Running the camera was Jonathan Dusher. Thank you for tuning in, and have a great evening.